Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, hey, hey. It's about that time. This is your girl, Drama Free C. Welcome to the Owwh Show. Miss Lee, take it away.
What's up? What's up? This is Miss Lee. Welcome to another Friday night.
Chris Christie, the governess, is here.
Drama Free C is back. What up, America?
America.
And I'm Trey K.
And only women
wear high heels. Ow!
What's up, ladies?
Hey.
How was Paris?
Girls, ladies, so much to talk about. Can't wait.
I just want to know about the men over there.
Girl, got some topic, got a hot topic.
Okay, so how was your week so far then?
We ain't gonna talk about that. Look, drama starting already.
Really?
Yeah. Trey over here grooving on the ones and twos. She a little motion. That's cool, though. I missed y'all so much.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Welcome back. Welcome back.
We gotta do
Did
the
you really?
Y'all are out.
You are silly.
I missed y'all.
Trey, how was your week?
Woo! Why are music so loud? Like, I can't even hear my girls
I
talking.
think that's the DJ. Blame it on the
DJ.
DJ. We need to fire that DJ.
Yeah, thank you.
We need a new DJ.
Thank
Anybody
you.
looking for a DJ on the Owwh Show?
Call 646-233-1302.
Call the same number for the new host search. Thank you.
Anyway, back to the Owwh Show on Friday night. Anyway, my week was crazy.
Why?
Tell us about it. Well, my son, my 13-year-old, he found a lump in his breast.
Ooh.
And my mom passed from breast cancer, so
Wow.
I had to like really woo-saw, like, all right, calm down. But my pastor called me, straightened me right out. She said, you're going to talk that thing out of here.
That's
You're gonna
right.
speak to that fear. You
That's
are not
right.
going to fall for that. So we went and got an ultrasound. They said it was hormones
Okay.
in his breast. Because
Becoming a man.
he said, men don't have milk ducts to produce milk. So sometimes things happen. It'll take some time to go away.
Okay.
I kickboxed on Monday and I couldn't kickbox no more.
Why?
Because every bone, nerve, tissue in my body was hurting.
You sure that ain't? You sure that's not age?
No, that's not age, Miss Pretty Young Thing. Miss Pretty Young Thing
Shots
down
fired.
there.
I'm
Yes.
not shooting any fire shots.
I pray
today.
hard for my stepson.
It's okay. It's okay. Oh,
Shots
On
fired.
that note,
You heard
I don't
that?
have no glass to clink. But anyway, back to my story before the governess cut me off. So I owe her one tonight on the cutoff when she's doing her fashion segment.
Oh.
But anyway,
Would that be karma?
the baby's fine. He had an asthma attack
Oh wow.
was it last night, Norm?
It was
Night
last
before
night.
last. Anyway, so we were up at 4 a.m. giving treatments. So I missed the show last night because I went to sleep because I was exhausted. And then I have you're gonna love this. I gotta get y'all on this one. I'm doing my 7-day challenge with my accountability group. So I got to be up at 5:45. I got to pray before the prayer call at 6 a.m. And then we get a group of things that we have to do for the day. Like we had to declutter this week. Like
What's decluttering about?
you had to clean out your bathroom closet, like the cabinets, anything that's expired, you got to throw it out. So I found some nasal spray that expired in 2007.
Wow.
get your life together.
Where's this come from?
Yeah.
So I had to clean my car. So when y'all go in my car, it is nice and clean. I cleaned my laundry room. I cleaned everything.
So it's like decluttering your whole house.
Yeah, it's a 7-day challenge. So.
Do you really think everybody did that though?
I don't know if nobody else did it, but they say it's between you and God. So if you want to dishonor God, don't clean up. But
I need to
Can I
declutter my
start-
mind.
Well, I'm
you
gonna
can start.
repent.
It's
I
gonna be
mean-
a 7-week challenge.
No, I didn't finish the sentence.
Oh.
The sentence was, can I start after 9:30? Because I don't want to get up at 5 o'clock.
That's a
not
lot.
No, you got to get up.
5
you gotta get up-
a.m.?
Yes, 5
I'm
a.m.
sorry, I won't be
Yeah,
in
that's
that
a lot. That's a lot.
So tomorrow's my last day
Apologies.
getting up at 5:45. Praise
For
the Lord.
7 days.
For 7 days, yes.
I give it to you.
Congrats.
Shout out to Trey Neighbor.
Thank y'all.
In the chat.
That's a lot.
was
of
my neighbor in the
discipline. How is Trey as a neighbor? Is she a pain?
Oh,
Tell us
Lord.
the truth.
I am the sweetest neighbor in the world.
My neighbors wouldn't think I am, so that's why I had to ask the
Of
question.
course not.
Because
How was
somebody
your week?
always.
The neighbors called the police on her.
No, actually, I got cursed out this week. I was telling,
Oh.
By your neighbors?
no, by somebody that was. I don't know if I should tell this story. or
Tell a
not.
story.
You
That's
might as
where we
well.
started.
Tell a story.
Well,
already started.
I caught a flat tire and I went over to a shop to fix my tire. So the guy was very nasty to me. I said, why are you being nasty to me? He slams my car door, yada, yada, yada. He said, F you, get off my property.
What?
F you people.
Oh, no.
So basically, he was being very racist. And so he's used to treating women that way. So he says, I don't want your effing money. You can effing go. So the idiot changed my tire for free. And he cursed me out. I've never got cursed out and still got same day service though.
That's crazy. You should file a complaint.
Yeah, but that was just so weird. He was having a really bad day.
I told her
like,
she should go back to him. Say, you know what? You must have been having a bad day. Here's your money for fixing my tire. Hope you're feeling better today. Take care of yourself. Because that will show him that we not whatever.
We're not like that.
Yeah,
yes.
Like
he's like, F you effing people. And I was like, wow.
But you know what, Miss Lee? It's a lot of that going around. Because, Norm, posted on my page. What's the cook's name?
Paula Dean.
I'm sorry. I don't even know her name. I ain't never watched the show anyway.
She wanted the 3 slaves.
But she got fired, so.
Did she really get... Well, she wanted us
She
wanted us to be dressed up. Django. She wanted us to dress up as slaves for her plantation, right?
And she did the little apology today.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did y'all listen to it?
Yeah, I just want to.
I didn't see the apology.
To my family and my friends.
And I'm not like that.
It was such an acting job.
But the crazy thing is, I heard her and her husband always throw around the N-word constantly.
Soon as she got up that camera, she said, "These get on my nerves."
But most of them do.
Yeah.
And y'all got me fired.
Yeah. All y'all.
But before we get into Chrissy's, but is it fair that we can do it and they can't? Honestly,
yes, it is.
Sure is.
Yes.
We earn that, damn it.
We earn that.
Till you do right by me.
Come on, that's a double standard.
Here's the thing with the N-word. See, I'm not mad at her. Because that's just her. Like I posted on Trey's page.
This is Paula Dean right here.
Oh yes,
that's just her. That's how she is. That's probably how she was raised. That's all she know. And instead of having the chef's hat, she should just put a KKK hat on.
Yes.
While she does her cooking thing, and do a show for people that think like her.
But the thing about it is, she should have just
kept that to herself.
I wouldn't even said it when I was under oath or not.
Yeah.
I'd have lied. I'd have been like, did I say that?
I ain't said nothing.
That's
Please,
crazy.
y'all trying to make me lose my show.
Did you hear what she said about the pot roast? That black people can't cook pot roast better than her.
Wow.
Tell her to go bake.
She probably learned from a black person.
Macaroni
Everything she make, because her stuff is pretty southern.
Tell her to go fry some chicken.
She can't do that, right?
I actually saw her fried chicken, but it wasn't how we supposed to fry
Southern
chicken.
fried chicken.
You can fry chicken, that don't mean it's gonna be good.
I mean, I'm racist as hell, but I don't put it out there every day.
Oh,
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? Like, I really, I don't like black people. I don't like their skin. I don't like their kinky hair.
I don't like the lips.
I really don't. I don't like just black people just get on my...
He is black for the, just for...
my bad.
I am done. And this is what the hell's been going on since I've been going?
Exactly.
Y'all out of control
He's
around
out of control.
Well,
Chrissy, how was your week?
Gee.
My week is interesting. I mean, the baby, Avery, woke up with pink eyes. I was like closed shut with pus and everything. Then y'all know I was sick, and I was trying to hold it down.
Yeah.
But I think I got the baby sick.
Wow. You got the baby sick.
I think I got the baby sick.
Oh no! Shame on you.
Clearing my throat since like last week.
I know.
You said you
The baby's
Yes, on the phone with her. I'm like, you okay?
I think I'm okay. The baby's christening is this weekend.
Okay.
On Sunday.
Give that baby to Jesus.
I put the order in for a full sheet cake, and I think I got too much cake.
That's
I didn't
too
think I needed
much.
all that.
Okay.
That's all right. You just send the cake home with the people. You know, black people.
Well, make sure you put some tinfoil in
we
your
know how to
car
get
right
some
now.
aluminum foil.
But you know the funny
I'm mad
thing
at his
is,
finger right here.
the funny thing is, I'm sorry. I was thinking I should poke you in your eye for that though. The funny thing is, I was thinking today like I should start keeping tinfoil in my car because I went somewhere and they had sandwiches. They like, anybody want to take some? I said, you got tinfoil? And he was like, no. I was supposed to do with the sandwich.
Though.
You know, for aluminum people, aluminum.
Foil.
For the hoods, aluminum.
Yeah, aluminum. I don't.
Tin
I
aluminum.
never even
you
heard
know,
of
but
tin.
I'm gonna put some in your car.
You call it
You're right.
tinfoil or aluminum?
So bad at this finger. Where did this finger come from? You see this finger?
Because I'm usually,
from here,
you're
like-
usually not here. You're usually not here.
Oh, that's how you feel?
You was MIA for a long time.
She
We had this conversation behind closed doors. Like, you put my business out the street.
So
Week
the
after
question is
week.
this week, so.
But
Word.
I did a little hair throughout the week. I think I had a free week, which was cool, but then it wasn't cool because I want my money, and it wasn't flowing how it's supposed to be flowing. But it's cool. Also, I have some relatives coming up from Philly tomorrow, so I'm actually excited about that.
The candy.
I told him about the candy.
Okay.
I told
What's
him
up with
about
this candy
the
thing?
grapefruit
For people
candy.
who don't know.
The grapefruit candy.
Oh.
You don't remember the grapefruit candy?
Please.
Well, I'm just...
Tell them bring me
Y'all
10 bags.
tripping.
I'll pay for it.
I got you. Either that, we're going to order the big bag.
Yes.
I wasn't sure if it was those
But
little...
otherwise, I'm okay with my week. It's all right. I did get pulled over by the cops because
Again?
they told me, Dang, Trey, you
Y'all
wasn't
some
supposed to
crazy
remember that.
Yeah, they come to my house and they pull you over.
I was at the toll. I paid my $1.50, and my phone rang. And usually when I pick up my phone, I put it on speaker and I put it inside like my shirt. And I guess he saw all of this, and I guess he thought I was doing this. And I tried to explain to him. The cop was like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh."
So you tried to hide it in your breast?
He still ain't give me no ticket. It don't even matter.
Sounds suspect.
I just
to me,
smiled at
too.
him. It
That's
worked.
what's
Very
up.
suspect.
Sounds suspect to me.
Wow. Since somebody went to Paris, I can't wait to hear about the
For
hot
real.
topics and all the men that was going on. How, tell me about the men over there.
Well,
I asked
first
that
off,
first.
if we're gonna do this, let's do the hot topics
All right,
first.
all right. Let's do that.
Let me give you some people that y'all already know or whoever.
Okay.
First person I want to start with is Kim Kardashian. You guys, for guys who don't know, you should know she had this baby.
Yes.
But look at her in her little 2-piece bathing suit. That's
Already?
a big baby
She
bump.
looked like a hippo.
Already?
Now this is right before
Oh.
she dropped the load.
She could have saved that.
And that was my next question. What did you guys feel about that? I think that's a little bit much.
That's too
Her
much.
feet look like it hurt.
She should have saved that.
Body looked like it hurt.
But do you know what they named the baby?
Oh yeah, we
Yes.
getting to that too.
Thank you, God. Oh.
Northwest,
Oh.
east, south.
No, but what is really the name? Is it Northwest?
Northwest.
North.
Wow.
Like
North.
Southwest Airlines. Woo.
Why?
Northwest.
I guess you want to be different, like Ivy or something. You
No,
know?
the nickname of the baby is Nori.
I don't
Like,
care.
what?
You don't name your baby
What?
Northwest. Your baby has to go to school and be made fun of. When they say, hey, Northwest, there's Northwest. East and South. That baby's going to get picked on until
Yeah, for real.
it can't get picked on no
For real.
more.
Well, they feel as though they got enough money to do whatever the hell they want. Blue
Well,
Ivy gonna do it.
But
So,
how you know the baby gonna turn out how y'all are? Might be a misfit somewhere.
perhaps.
Yeah.
But guess what? It's the only north, east, west thing out here named that way.
And North.
So if that baby get in any trouble, they already know who it belonged to.
I
You ain't got to
guess
my
search
God.
far. You do not have to search for. You branded that baby for the rest of your life.
So it's
I'm loving the
Northwest.
chat room. The chat room is on fire already.
What they
Yes,
talking
it-
about?
Arturo, I don't know what his thing is, but he said, tell the governess. I said, what's up?
What's up?
Hello, Atoro.
He said that same thing to the girl on the Lewis show last night.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
Toro. I don't. You know, the rest of the girls
See?
don't get
Toro,
no
I
love
lo-
around
I
here.
love
I
you,
don't
but stop
need that
cheating.
hand me
Oh,
down.
I forgot.
What's up?
Drama free
I
doing the
am
chat room today. Remember at the beginning of the show, you were.
I
Go
was
ahead.
working on it. I'm trying to do the hot topics.
You
The chat,
gotta
so many different
shout the
things.
chat out so we
We
keep
all
chat out so
gonna-
we keep them with us.
Okay.
Multitask.
Boo, okay.
Multitask, you good at
Don't
that.
start your nonsense, okay? Norm, I'm looking at you. I see you, okay? So the next thing I want to talk about, guys, too. I don't have a picture of her because it's not that serious, but K Michelle, I want you guys to know that she's starting her own reality show.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I heard about
Yeah,
that.
it's a bunch of nonsense.
You think so?
Yes.
She's nonsense.
What's it called? My butt's bigger than Nicki Minaj? What
Yes,
else?
that would be a good title because that's all she. I hate her in them little cat suits. She looks ridiculous. She looks like a little
First
Oompa
of all,
Loompa.
she really is an Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, and she looks like one.
Oh.
her
She's
knees
a
be
very
clapping
nice
and
person,
stuff.
though. I met her.
I met her too, but still.
Nice. Turn on her.
Did
Tell
you
her
meet
that her butt too
at
big.
the concert in Lisbon?
No, I interviewed her at the they had the showing for Love and Hip Hop in New York, and she was going in on Carly Red. Like she would.
I heard that.
Yeah, Carly Red is
I
a
remember
bird, a tropical bird,
And what is she?
and she
A
don't have
ghetto
and she
bird.
don't have no walls because she country. She don't have no walls.
How you know unless you've been in the plane in the
Oh,
Well,
I'm not
she
even
must
gonna
don't
touch
have
that.
I want to know what the male perspective has to say about that because they're making kind of faces, you know, while you're doing your hot topics. You know,
Oh, I mean, as soon as he turned on his mic, he could do what he do. But let me just tell y'all the name of her show.
I had to
It's,
put you on camera real fast.
it's gonna be like a urban Sex in the City.
Oh no.
That-
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's kind of pretty much what she's doing. So
Wow.
it's starring her and some of her close girlfriends.
I need to be on that.
Anyway, like I said, it's starring her and her close girlfriends. So I don't know
That's
about
not
this.
going to make it far.
But
I
you-
don't know, but as she quote about her show, it says, "It will be me, a couple of my friends who are really doing a lot within their field. One of my friends," she explains, "this is one of my real friends. We go out all the time. She's really fun, and her name is Ellie. She said you get to see another side of me that you really don't see. You know, blah 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 blah. Besides the combative side of her. So
She don't
we'll
have a
see.
good side.
Well, I sure hope so.
She's
Evil.
I like that.
I wanna get you, my pretty.
That's exactly what she gonna be saying.
Exactly.
You are
I
hilarious.
know I got issues. The next thing I wanted to talk about real quick, what do you guys feel about? You probably didn't know about this just yet, but Ludacris's girlfriend has a daughter, and she bought the daughter and a couple charities dolls. But the problem was the dolls were non-African American. The dolls were white. So there's a lot of controversy going around saying that she doesn't believe that she should have donated or gave these dolls to African American kids. What is your opinion about that?
Why? Who cares what color the doll is? If the kid want to play with it, it ain't gonna. Your mama's still black.
I think if
I
you're gonna
agree.
donate dolls, you should be interracial or multiple colors or something like that. Why?
Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, why have to be just one race doll?
Miss
Okay, but
Lee
see
does
now-
not like black people.
But can I say this? But can I say this?
I'm just saying.
Nobody will have a problem if she donated all black dolls. What, like,
No, I have a
it's a
problem with
doll.
that, too.
It's just a doll. Like,
I just think that it should be different races. Or
Okay,
whatever.
but
You
see,
never
the
had a white
problem.
doll?
Can I chime in on this?
Yeah, but
I think that if it's her money,
she do what the hell she want with it.
there you go.
I agree with that.
That's it.
But you know what? Another thing too that people are failing to realize.
What?
When's the last time? I don't have any kids, but I used to be crazy obsessed with Barbie. Everything I had.
Right.
How many black Barbie dolls was on the shelf?
It wasn't.
Nobody's thinking about that.
It wasn't.
So yeah, maybe from your heart you want to do a nice gesture, but if it's not available, so what? Now you don't do the gesture because they don't have a color.
They're
Listen,
available now.
I had a Spanish one.
a
Yeah,
doll is a doll.
But you will find more non-African American dolls than you would African American dolls on the shelves at any given period.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but pretty much,
I mean, like you said, it's her money, but
the question was, should young girls play with dolls that are a reflection of what they look like? That's pretty much what it was. Yeah,
listen to this. Little Kim ain't play with no white doll. She just done changed herself white. I'm sure she had little African American dolls at her house. Listen, you are who your parents teach you to be. Them little kids, their mother is black in the house with them, and that ain't gonna change whether they got a black doll, white doll, Puerto Rican doll, whatever the doll is. It ain't gonna change what you are.
I want a Puerto Rican doll and an Asian doll.
Okay, and that's exactly.
Nasty.
Yeah, he crazy.
I want a Pakistani doll.
Oh Lord. Middle
Hold up.
perspective. Who are you?
They getting ready to get kicked off the Owl Show
we got
right
Big
now.
Pep in the building.
What's up? I'm Big Pep, aka Goose Milk Johnson. You know me.
Goose Milk Johnson.
Goose Milk Johnson. Yes, that's me.
Let me have another lady in the building. Your name?
What is your name?
Diana.
Diana.
Dirty
Diana.
Why does it always do that?
You should change your name if you don't like
That's
it.
my song.
You're gonna get that forever.
Can I tell y'all?
Welcome.
She's been here like since the start of the show. Before the show, she's like a sweet person. She's real nice.
Yeah.
She actually went and hooked us up with all the glasses and went and did what
she
the
did.
ladies of
Nice.
Owl should be doing.
And may I also add that she was the only one who
You
was
about to
nice
get
to me in
kicked
here. I just want to add that. Thank you, Diana.
That's why she's on that side.
All the men in the room is getting ready to
Because
get
she
kicked
rocks
out.
with me. That's right.
All the men in the room is about to get kicked out.
Officially
Look,
get
they
ready to be
high-fiving each other.
the Owl Show for real.
Now what?
Oh,
So
And
you
I'm
know what?
with him.
you know what? Right now,
Y'all are out of
we
control.
will put you out.
Norm, Storm.
This the Owl Show. We
Check
run
her.
it. We run the Owl Show. We run it.
OMG.
Ain't that what? Wait, Miss Lee. Ain't that what Storm Norm told us that we run
Y'all
the Owl
actually do.
Show?
You actually do.
So don't
Y'all
get-
can actually put everybody in here out except me and Diamond.
Exactly.
Well, we need
So you
y'all.
just gonna throw me to the wolves?
Sometimes you gotta fend for yourself, my brother.
Oh, so
That's
somebody
just
else
messed
is
up.
dissing
Oh, my
you. You got
I'm
no
getting it
love
from
in this
everybody
building. You don't have no love.
Oh,
So that's good. You
telling the
know
truth.
what? I love it. I love the vibe right now. I'm, just
I'm
feeling
definitely.
it.
I'm digging it. So I have to
I'm
agree
digging
with you.
it.
I have to tune into the chat really quick.
Uh-huh.
They definitely blowing up. I have someone named Kess on the in the chat. Whatever.
Hi,
Shout out to
Kess.
Hi, Cass.
He said that urban sex in the city ? Ratchet City.
That's what it would be.
Says
Ratchet.
a reality show about fake body parts and twerking. Nip Tuck meets America's Got Talent. Can't
Wow.
watch. Can't watch. Arturo said, unfortunately for today's TV watchers, that will sell.
Yes.
And I have to agree. That sucks. I don't want to agree, but I got
It's the truth. It's the truth. But I won't watch that ratchetness.
So let me go to non-ratchet behavior. Let me talk to y'all about Paris, honey. Let me take this mic over.
What happened in Paris?
Shoot. Are you gonna start singing and stuff?
I should, but
let me move this over.
Okay, look, y'all. If you gotta see my shirt, this is what I brought back from Paris. Do y'all like it? Ain't it pretty?
Where's
No,
our
we don't
shirt?
like it because we don't have one.
Yeah, we don't have one.
Excuse me.
But
I don't even want to tell
Turn
y'all
around.
how much this shirt costs.
Do we get a keychain?
Mind your business. You're a visitor. But we'll talk about that later.
Very nice.
I'm going to explain to y'all. These are all the places that I went in Paris. There's the Eiffel Tower. You have the Trump, the Arc de Trump Triumph.
Below
here.
and above the titty.
Yeah, somewhere. I can't see 'cause my tits is in the way. But you got the Notre Dame right here.
I see.
Oh, you see?
I'm gonna see the whole shirt after the show.
Yeah, in a minute. So yeah, it says Paris. So yeah. So listen to this, guys. Real quick, because we are not gonna make this a Paris show. But one thing I will tell you. Oh, we have a caller. So before I start, caller from the
We're gonna
211.
get right back to that, Paris.
Hey.
Caller from the 201. State your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the Owl Show.
Hi, this is Terrell Everett, the Socialite T. How are you guys? I'm calling from New Jersey.
Hi.
Welcome.
How are you?
We're doing good.
Good. You guys sound all chipper and chopper. You just lightened up my mood.
Oh, well, thank you. That's what we do on a Friday night.
Ow.
Oh, y'all turned all the way out. I need to be in the studio with y'all.
It's more fun in the studio.
Definitely is.
Yes. Okay, well, let me tell you guys a little bit about me. My name is Terrell, a.k.a. the Socialite T. I'm a New York City socialite and celebrity publicist, and I'm calling in today to basically talk about the IED Awards.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so like I say, I am a celebrity publicist. You know, I have clients that range from, you know, platinum selling artists as D-Rock and the Ying Yang Twins and his new group RMA, who will be performing live at the IED Awards. I also have Tashera Simmons, who is soon to be ex-wife of DMX, as well as an author. I'm sorry, love?
I said, wow. Do you have her on there too?
Oh, yes, I do. She is going to be presenting. And then I have somebody else. I have the infamous mother of hip-hop, Mama Jones of VH1's Love and Hip Hop and Chrissy and Mr. Jones.
All right.
So, yeah, we are very, very busy over here. Oh, my God. My diva, Madonna, is, she works it, honey. So, I can't say anything bad about Madonna, but, you know, I had to call in and show her some love. And, you know, all the clients were busy doing some other things. I usually don't do this, but I said, hey, let me go ahead and break out and give some love to BKS Radio. You know
That's what they love you. And we love all your clients. When are you going to start bringing them in? You are.
Hey, oh, my God. Is that what I think that is?
It sounds like it is.
No, this is Trey K.
Trey K? Okay, so wait, what are you guys' names? You know my name. Let me get some names.
Trey K.
Drama Free
Okay.
C.
Miss Lee.
Okay.
Christy, the governess.
Ow.
Oh, the governess, she sounds like she is a thuglet.
She's
Okay, in a
official.
cocktail dress. I'm not even mad about that, honey.
She's
So yeah, well, we can get them all in. You know, let's start getting some spin rolls going. I'll give you guys my email address and all that good stuff.
Yes, please.
And we can just turn it up.
Yes, we can.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, love. What'd you say?
No, I said yes, we can.
Yes. Okay. So you know, where you guys located at? You guys in the city or?
We're in Plainfield, New Jersey.
Metropolitan area.
Oh, okay. I'm from Jersey too. I'm from Bergen County, born and raised, Inglewood Cliffs. Stand up.
You'll be there next Thursday.
Wow.
I'll be at the event next Thursday.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, love. What'd you say?
I'll be at the event next Thursday, so I'll probably get to meet you face to face.
Okay, and this is who again?
This is Trey K.
Hey, Trey K. Okay, Trey K. Y'all got some. I like y'all little names y'all got over there. What would be my BKS Radio trademark name, honey?
Oh, you like them names, right?
Yes, I do. I need an honorary one.
Wow.
We'll get you one. Were you at the Allure release party?
Yes, I was. I actually work with the Lord too. We're gonna you know, like I've done some PR work for them, you know, here and there. Those are my loves. Like I love them. Them are some singing gals, honey.
Yes, those are our girls. They're part of the BKS1 family on Thursday nights.
Yes, they are. I heard about that. You know, I was just gonna say stand up to BKS Radio on Thursday nights. I have listened to them before, and you guys always have a good old time.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, but yeah, like I said, I just wanted to call in, show some love for the IED Awards. You know, we're gonna be in there. Got some great people on the roster. As I said, Mama Jones, Tashera Simmons. We got D-Rock and his new group RMA, and their names are Tone, Bones, and Rhythm. And they are definitely the next best crossover artists coming out of Atlanta, and they are about no games. So you're gonna be willing and ready to leave me?
Exactly.
Yes.
Thank you for
Thank you
calling.
so much.
Woo!
Have a good night.
All right, you too, guys.
See you
All right,
Thursday.
have a good night.
All right, see you then, love.
All right, we have another caller. Caller from the 347. State your name and where you're calling from.
Well, I had to call in. This is the diva Madonna herself.
Hi.
Welcome.
How you doing?
So I heard Terrell on the phone. I said, let me call in and make sure that, I give all the information you guys need. The ID Award is on Thursday the 22nd at 1150 6th Avenue in the city between 44th and 45th. And it's going to be a crazy, crazy show. I mean, we given tribute to Force MD.
Oh, nice.
We given tribute to FUBU, the founders, Keith and Damien and Charles and Jay, and they're going to be in the building.
Yes.
We're also giving Icon Awards to Usain Bolt.
Wow.
We have we do also have Miss Teen USA. She has a lot of charities. So it's really an evening of love and compassion where we're giving honor to people who have actually contributed or have shown, given up themselves for other people.
Nice.
So it's going to be a great red carpet, star-studded. Bring out the gowns, bring out the tux.
Okay.
And it's going to be an amazing evening. And that's Thursday, June 27th at the exclusive loft on 6th Avenue, 1150 6th Avenue. And it's going to be crazy. I mean, we have amazing people. We have AZ the rapper is going to be in the building. We have performance by Final Drop. That's a group out in Atlanta. They're very big on BT. It's going to be Love from Mob Wife is in the building. Mama Jones is in the big building. RMA is in the building. We have Miss Teen USA in the building. We have BQ Girls, that's Donald Trump's girl. They're performing.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be crazy. And we're giving a tribute to Bob Marley. So it's going to be a night of really compassion and love and unity. And, you all should come out and support. And BKS1 Radio is going to be live in the building.
Yes,
they're going to be in the building.
Big up to that, too.
Very own Trey K is going to be in the building as well.
Yeah, I'll be rocking that red carpet, getting those interviews in.
Definitely. I tell everybody, come full force. This is Glam. I'm a celebrity blogger for GlamsandDivas.com, and I go art. I mean, I love gowns. I think we should all keep the memo. Like, anybody comment their memo is not right, they're not coming in. Straight up.
I have a gown.
Yes.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's going to be a nice, we have a lot of live wire. We have a lot of rappers coming through. It's going to be a night of really giving back. We're honoring Woman Gun Survival, which is a foundation that helps women that suffer from rape and war crime around the world. And, the money in the charities, the money's going to charity.
That's beautiful.
Yes,
we have a beautiful sponsor, Min Creation. They're creating 3D laser trophy, like trophies you've never seen before in your life.
Wow.
And our decor is provided by Concept X Group, which is an amazing group that provides the best light. It's like Madison Square Garden all over again. But it's going to be a beautiful night. Just come out, and have fun. And, I hope you guys are in the building to do interviews and stuff. So I can't wait to meet you all.
Yes, we'll be there.
We'll be there.
We can't wait to meet you.
Miss Madonna.
Yes, and I love your show. It's positive. Keep it up. I like to see women empowerment, and I think you guys are doing an amazing job.
Thank you. We tried. Thank you.
All right, so shout out again. What was the question? I know you guys were talking about, you were asking a question in the beginning. I like to answer questions. You were saying something about, what was it? You're talking about men and women. And what were you talking about?
Men are from Mars, women are from Venus.
Right. Men are from Mars, and they're from down under Mars.
Yes.
Correct.
The core, right?
Yes.
So shout out again to the ID Awards and shout out to the BKS1 Radio. Love you girls. Keep doing your thing. See you at the ID Awards June 27th. Tickets are online. If not, they can come. $50 for VIP, $30 for regular. Remember, if you want to eat and sit down, VIP is on the way.
All right. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well,
I'm sorry to...
No, it's cool. It was great callers.
Yes,
I'll stop my little hot
Anything in the
topic for
chat
that.
before you go back to your hot topic?
No.
No? Okay.
Same stuff going on.
All right.
Nothing
so
new.
Tell us about Paris.
So, let me get back to that really quick. Like I said, I'm going to keep it short. Boy, let me tell you, I have learned to love America.
Oh.
There's no place like home. I felt like Dorothy. I was ready to come
home.
home.
No place like home.
I was clicking them heels.
You like
Was
me.
it really that bad?
You know what it is? It's very different.
Okay, are they racist?
It's not necessarily that they're racist. It's they have a nonchalant attitude, like they don't care.
Yeah,
they're all in their own world. So we're worrying about, okay, we got to get this place on time. We got to get the kids. We got to do this. We got to do that. But them, they're different. They sit there all day and freaking eat bread and drink wine.
Are they like robots?
Let me, girl. Wait,
So, I mean, but they're not fat.
Let me get into that. As far as the food is concerned, if anybody want to go on a diet, go to Paris. You will starve. I was in my
You
bag.
look like you lost some weight
For
there.
real, I said that when I seen her outside.
Yes.
I was like, oh no, I can't wait to get back to America. I need double cheeseburger.
No, you good.
Girls, let me tell you. They do not believe in cheese on lasagna. So how we make with ricotta cheese or mozzarella cheese or whatever kind of cheese you guys use, absolutely not. And if you ask for cheese, they will definitely tell you off.
Why?
Because they feel as though
That's
that it's
an American
very
dish?
no.
What?
They feel as though that you're ruining their dish.
Okay.
So when you put cheese on stuff, they don't like that, and you can't get it. So
Oh,
so I ordered lasagna, and I was looking with the rest of it. And I said, "Well, can I have some cheese, please?" He said, "No." Okay.
No, he didn't say no.
No.
The waiter?
No. And I said, oh, all right. So I said, well,
I'm surprised.
why? But I didn't ask him.
I'm just saying, a waiter telling you no?
Yeah, they do that. And another thing is that the tipping there. See, they don't expect to get tipped, so they don't have a reason to be nice to your ass. Excuse my French.
Wait,
Yeah, that's cute. Excuse my French. But they don't have. They like, look, I don't care. You like my service, you don't. I don't expect for you to tip me, so whatever. They also don't agree with pepper. You can't be in there talking about something. Let me get some pepper.
Why? So they don't like big pep?
Yeah, they don't like big pep.
Whoa.
Access denied.
I ain't did nothing to them.
You think you did, but you did.
So overall, would you say you enjoyed it? To be honest, would you say you enjoyed your trip, and was Paris everything that you imagined it would be?
Depending on the reason why, the purpose of the person to go. I went to shop and I came back with a bunch of cute different things. And I also went, now like I said, I visited the Eiffel Tower, which we have pictures coming up to show soon.
Okay.
But like I said, for the most part, yeah, I did interview a couple different people. So as soon as we get that video edited and chopped up, I'll play it for you guys. Those people were actually, they have been to America, so they were pretty much friendly. But I'm just going to let you know, guys know too, oh man, there's no color there. And what I mean by that, I don't mean by people. I mean by buildings. Like, you know, we're here, we're driving, we're going, oh, look for the red building, the purple door, this door. No, everything is one color.
Which is, what color is that? Brown?
Tan.
Tan.
All the buildings are tan. If you go to McDonald's, it's tan. Everything is tan. Oh, speaking of McDonald's, honey child, they don't have a number Big Mac. Everything is Royal somebody.
Oh, no.
Royal, what was the Big Mac? Royal Princess? Or?
Like Royal stupid stuff. And I was like, I just want a cheeseburger. And they don't understand me.
Pain in
Yeah.
They don't understand.
I love
understand.
America, and this is where I'm staying. Like,
Wow.
I really want to.
I just want to know about the men real fast.
The men, they about that big.
Oh, no.
They only eat bread and drink wine. They don't.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it. They ain't beefy. You not
So
going to
wait
get
a
Shaq
minute.
over
You
there.
ain't see like a Abercrombie and Finch type dude nowhere.
You like them weird type dudes, don't
I
you?
do.
Yeah, that's where he was from. That's where they from. I saw them.
do.
But they only like a size 2.
No, they not.
They not beefy there, honey.
They gotta be
But
beefy.
like I said, but
There's
guys,
only one thing that gotta be beefy, baby.
Gotta be beefy, baby.
Well, they ain't beefy in Paris, baby. But for the overall, like I said, I think everybody should go. I learned a lot. I learned about their culture. I learned the differences. I learned how to appreciate America. Good God, I came back off the plane and started taking pictures of Welcome to America signs.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh,
I
no.
can't believe it was that bad.
You want to stay home, girl.
It wasn't bad. It's a beautiful experience, but it's just different. And everything tastes different, from Sprite to Coke to ketchup.
What's this picture about?
Everything is different. This picture, that's actually the picture of the Louvre, which
The
is
Louvre?
the Louvre.
Okay.
And what is pretty much a big museum. The whole thing around that pyramid is the museum. Now you go in through the museum inside the pyramid.
Going in through here?
Yep. You go all the way down. Everything is filled with escalators, and like I said, the rest of it is a museum, and that's where the Mona Lisa is actually held, and a couple of other great artifacts and artwork, and actually the Nike is there too.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Can I click on this picture?
Yes, you can. This next picture is me, and if you guys can see the little designs on the back, that shows where the stops of the boat was. So all the way to the left is the Eiffel, and then it goes like the Arc de Triomphe and the Notre Dame and all that other good stuff. But that's me. Hey, yeah. Ain't
what
she
about
cute?
this one?
And the next one,
Ain't she
that
cute?
is, woo, on my way walking up to the Eiffel Tower.
Wow.
And I want to let you, ladies and gentlemen, know that there is 1,769 steps to the Eiffel Tower.
Well, how many?
That's why you lost weight.
1,000.
You walk everywhere.
1,769
steps.
How many
to the
steps
Eiffel
did you
Tower.
take?
769 steps, because you cannot, honey. I told you I got videos of this, and it's deep. But you can't catch the elevator to up there.
Is it narrow walking
I'm sorry,
up the stairs?
it was broke that day.
It's very narrow.
Oh
No.
Of course.
It's
you
just
you can
it's
stop
a
and
regular,
rest.
yeah, it's like little landings, but it's still 769 steps you have to walk up. And the only
Oh,
reason
no.
why you can't walk up the 1,000 steps, you can click on the next picture to show them.
This
Sorry,
one's a little crooked.
it's a little crooked, but tilt your head, you'll be fine. The second
So you went all the way
tier-
up to the top.
all the way up to the
To
top.
right here.
But you can only walk to right here. So from here to here is 769, and then from here to here you have to take an elevator.
Ain't nobody got time
Because-
for that.
So you took the elevator all the way up, or you just stopped?
The
right
elevator
No, I
was
took it
broke.
all the way up.
Okay.
There's
Oh,
two
okay.
different elevators.
Oh, okay.
That elevator, the reason why you can't walk up, because the altitude changes.
Oh, okay.
So you are, like you feel your ears pop on the elevator. It's
Do
crazy.
some gum.
You could do that, but you don't expect it to. You just feel like, okay, I'm
Chew some
going up,
gum.
you know?
Don't
Eat a chicken wing.
Body
But
got
everything else.
That works the
You had a
same.
good
Eat some
time.
chicken.
So I had a great time. I spent the week, so that was it. And I spent a lot of money.
Well, welcome
And you
home.
looking well.
Thank you. No, I'm hungry. So anybody want to send some food to BKS1 for me to eat? We here, honey. We
Welcome
here.
home.
Great
Welcome
job.
home.
Welcome home. Welcome
Thank
home.
you. Thank
Actually,
you.
glad to have you back. Like when we seen her on Wednesday on the Cypher show, she got the scoop up and everything.
Yeah, they missed me.
Yeah.
I missed them. I miss y'all. I missed
Aw.
everybody.
Oh.
And I was mad because none of my stuff worked over there. So that night that I did call you ladies,
Yes.
that was the last source of communication I had.
Oh, no.
Why?
And I was trying to tell
I would
the
have had to go home.
I was trying to tell the ladies. I was like, don't fire her. She didn't go to Paris, Newark. She really went to Paris.
That was red.
We was wondering because we ain't see no pictures.
And guess what? It's
No.
It's
We ain't see
11:44
no
now.
pictures.
It's
Yeah.
actually 5:00 in the morning over there right now.
So you
Really?
still sleepy?
Jet lag
You still
for
ain't
long.
right?
Still ain't right.
Oh,
My
no.
stomach ain't right. My mind ain't right. My computer ain't right. The phone ain't right.
Nothing's right.
Yeah, but don't fire me, y'all, because I'm back and I'm good. So I'm going to get some pictures. It's 800 pictures. No lie. 800 pictures.
Why are
Well,
we talking
we gonna
about
be bringing
firing
them in.
people? That was the cheap shot right there.
Well, each week we'll be bringing in some of your pictures from Paris.
Exactly. In the
All
video.
right. All right.
So,
Good job.
it worked.
The
So,
guilt trip.
thanks,
You
lady.
took
That's
over
my
where I
hot
left
topic.
off.
Good job, lady. Good job.
So,
And
Christy?
we got some fashion.
Dum,
Christy?
dum, dum, dum.
And then we're going to be getting into the sizzling topic before we get ready to this fashion. Trey, what's the next topic real fast before we do the fashion?
Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Do women love with their heart and men love with their
Penis!
So don't go nowhere.
Ding-a-ling.
Hey, we got a
Did she
caller.
just sing that?
We got a caller. Let me get this call before you get to your fashion real fast. What is... Caller from the 347.
Should we
State
be
your name and where you calling from. Yeah, 'cause I'm a little bit afraid. That's a little loud.
Hello.
Caller from the 347. State your
Hello.
name. Hi. Welcome to the Owl Show.
Good evening.
Good evening.
What's your
Good
name?
evening, ladies.
Hi.
This is Miss Penny.
Hi, Miss Penny.
Hi.
How are you?
How you doing?
We got another caller.
Yes, we do. Tell the caller to hold.
Hold on 1 second, Miss Penny. Caller from the 914. Can you please hold? Miss Penny. Hello.
Hi, it's Georgia.
Oh, hi, Georgia.
Hi, Georgia.
How you doing?
Hi, Trey. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's nice that you're on the line with us tonight.
Yes, I'm so sorry about what happened before, but I am ready to go tonight.
Yes, I'm glad. Okay, so we had another caller that we lost, so we're gonna
I
start
lost a
now.
caller, yeah.
She'll call back.
Yeah, she'll
so.
call back.
Call us back, caller. We're sorry. Deep apologies.
Deep
Sorry,
apologies.
Miss Penny.
So we're on the line now with our guest, Miss Georgia Woodbine, who is an author, speaker, life coach, and has been selected to be honored at the upcoming Crystal Award. Honored at the upcoming Crystal Awards in 2009. Let's clap it up for her.
That's nice.
So we're not going to go all into your bio because we're going to ask some questions so that the audience can hear a little about you. Now, I know you have a new book out. Why don't you tell us about that?
Well, I am
so excited, and not just because I wrote it, but because I think a lot of women out there are looking for secrets on how to attract the right man into their life with no more settling.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan to me.
And how do you attract the right man into your life without settling? Just give me one good
tip.
Well, the first tip, first of all, the first tip is knowing that you're worthy to deserve that right man.
That's right.
Because if you don't feel like you deserve him, you're going to keep settling for all the guys that come your way because you feel like you can't get Mr. Right.
Yes.
Okay, I like that.
Sometimes they say that's kind of like setting standards, and standards are too high nowadays when it comes down to these females picking these men.
It's called morals.
But is that true? Do you think that ladies set their standards too high?
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in setting standards too high. It's so funny because people were talking about my book, and they was comparing my book to Steve Harvey's book, and they were saying something like Steve Harvey said in an interview where women do set their standards too high, but I don't think there's such a thing. I think that when you're in past relationships, you know what you don't want in the next man.
Yes. Right. Preach.
So you are saying to yourself, I'm not going to make those same mistakes from my past relationship. I'm going to look for these qualities in this next man. Yes. And there's nothing wrong with that.
But
so women don't have to settle.
I would rather listen to a woman rather than a man trying to give me pointers on any type of love situation. So Steve Harvey's book is from a man point of view.
Right.
And I read the book, but I would much rather get some advice from a woman who's been through some things that another woman has been through.
Exactly.
Because a man can't.
How can a man tell a woman what to look for?
Exactly.
Thank you.
I agree with you, Trey, because that don't
how
make
can
no,
a man
that
tell
makes
a
no
woman what to
sense.
look for? He should be telling other men
what
not to do to a woman in order to keep her happy.
And to how to keep her
I'm
happy.
not impressed with his book. Did you ever read it?
Yeah.
I disagree.
Of course you disagree. You're a man.
No.
I mean, you would disagree.
And first of all, welcome to the show, Georgia.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm the male perspective on the show, and along with my friend
the one we don't like, Pepper.
But
I'm just saying.
I think a man that has been through multiple and different relationships, different girlfriends, maybe marriages or whatever, and that's been on both sides. On the good side, as far as whereas he had a relationship whereas he done everything right, and on the bad side, whereas he had a relationship with a woman done him wrong. A man can speak from experience. So for Steve Harvey to write a book, and he's been on both sides. He has been on both sides.
No, he can never be a woman.
But listen, you can never be.
What do you mean he's been on both sides? So what is that? What do you mean by that?
I mean, no, he's been in good relationships and he's been in bad relationships. That's
okay, I see what you're saying.
Okay, but have you read his book?
Think like a man. No,
you know what? I didn't read the book, so I can't even comment on.
I didn't read the book. I didn't read the book, but we got to be careful when we say you can't take advice from a man, because I can give a woman very, very good advice on how to treat a man because I am a man, and then on the flip side, I can give a woman advice on what to look out for.
But I didn't say
from certain men.
Yeah, but I didn't say I wouldn't take. I wouldn't take advice from a man. I said I would rather have advice for a woman who's been through some things rather than from a man who's telling me from a male point of view, because you really can't
tell a woman
tell
how
me
to feel.
something about except. This is what you shouldn't do to your man, or this is what this is what I'd rather have from a woman to tell me, because like she's been through bad relationships from a woman's point of view.
But why would listen. So are you getting in the relationship? And I'm not saying this to be funny or make a joke.
Okay. Right.
Are you getting in the relationship with a woman?
No, I'm not.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, who knows the best perspective on how you should treat a man, or how a man should really treat you? Than a man. Like I could tell you right now how a man really should treat you based on the fact that I've matured, I'm experienced, or whatever, and I could tell you how you really should treat a man, what we look for, and this is a decent man that wants to see you in a healthy monogamous relationship.
But can I say, I know how a man is supposed to treat me because I read the Bible.
Yeah,
love is patient, love is kind.
Right.
So nobody has to tell me how a man is supposed to treat me.
But you just said, But you just said you rather a woman tell you. What?
I'd rather a woman give me advice about relationships.
Or what they've been through.
Can I intercept for a second?
Yes.
Okay. The good thing about this book is that I interviewed men and I interviewed women.
Oh, good.
So I wrote the book from a perspective of what men are looking for in a woman and what women are looking for to satisfy them in a relationship. So I was able to pick out different pieces and say, okay, this is what men are looking for, and this is how you're going to attract that right man to your life.
Mm-hmm.
So it's from both perspectives. So I can understand what you're saying from the male perspective of what men are saying, well, this is what we want, and this is what we need, and this is what makes us attracted to certain types of women.
Okay. I understand that.
So that's why I said it was, it's a good book because it's not just one-sided. And like, back to what you were saying, men are simple. I don't think they're that complicated. I think men are looking for the same thing women are looking for. They want to be loved. They want to be appreciated. They want their ego stroked. They want someone to tell them they look nice, that they smell good. They want to feel good, that overall feeling of feeling good with somebody that makes them feel good about themselves.
Georgia,
and that's what men want.
But and can I tell you from being a man, what I look for most now, and this is at this point in my life, my adult life, I look for support. So if I know that the person in my life supports me and has my back, that will keep me, and it will make me want to do more for the person I'm with.
That woman.
Yes, absolutely. And I really want to get your book. Now that you gave your perspective on it, I really want to get your book.
The name of your book.
I'm going to be sending you guys a book. So I'm going to send you guys a copy, a couple of copies.
Thank you.
And we definitely need a part. I want a part 2 on one of the BKS1 radio shows after I read your book.
Okay,
Georgia, let me ask you one quick question. I know we do have another caller, but do you think women carry a lot of baggage into their new relationship, and that's why it's not successful?
Absolutely. And I talk about that in the book on women's perspective of what a good man is, from their childhood experiences, what they were exposed to, how they view the father figure and the men that's been in their life and what they look at as a good man, because that does impact your view of men when you get into a relationship. So if you haven't had a father in your life or that male role model in your life, you're looking for somebody to fill that security role in your life.
Right.
So you're looking for that man to take care of you because you didn't have that.
Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
This is Trey. Our topic tonight is men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Do women love with their heart and do men love with their
penis?
So do you... She likes to say that.
Well, listen, the bottom line
so cute. That's
is
why
that,
we give it to
and I
her.
tell all women this, and I'm for the women, but women do have to understand that men cannot connect with you emotionally and physically in one night. So if a man tells you, I'm feeling you, I'm in love with you, it's no way for a man to connect with a woman in one night.
Oh.
So I don't believe in that.
Oh, that's some good advice. Did you guys hear what she
True.
just said?
It's true. That's that one night stand.
Let me understand. So you don't believe in a man really could have love at first sight?
I don't believe that men can connect emotionally and physically at the same time because they're not built that way. Men have to take time to connect with a woman emotionally. It takes time. It's not going to happen in an instant.
Okay.
Men have to build that trust with a woman before they can say, "Oh, I'm really going to give my all to you." I don't believe it can happen in one night. No.
Okay. Well, but you saying, but can it happen in one night with a woman?
That's what I just said.
No.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying. So she's saying it can happen in one night with a woman. Okay, so
tell him, Georgia.
Simple.
No, because
get him, Georgia. Get him.
Because no, because now I'm gonna break something down to you. So if
okay, go ahead.
If so just say I'm at a bar or a restaurant. I'm by myself.
Okay.
A young lady's by herself or whatever. She happens to look across the room, whatever like that. I look over. I say, "Excuse me, bartender, send this young lady a drink." And I'm speaking from experience now. So I say, "Send this young lady a drink," and she accepts the drink. She invites me over to sit with her. we're sitting there talking about life, just life,
right?
Love, just things, you know, getting our laugh on, and then she says key things that I've been waiting to hear for a while, just from a woman, you know, just about life and relationships and what she wants out of life and whatever, and it's everything that I want. So you're telling me as a man, I can't emotionally connect to that woman, because this has happened to me before, and this is somebody that I ended up, and I'm keeping it real, I married her. I mean, we didn't work out, but for other reasons, but I ended up.
There you go.
But listen, listen. But listen to me. I emotionally still connect. No, I emotionally connected to her.
Okay, I'm not gonna bash you. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. But my point is that how can you know so much about that person in one night? It takes time to get to know a person. It takes time to build a friendship. You can't do that in a couple of hours.
You're not understanding what she's saying. Go ahead, Drama Free. Explain it to her, Drama.
Yeah, Drama Free C real quick on the mic. Listen to this real quick.
Don't go
real quick.
16 bars.
Hush. Norm, like, okay, I wanted to say something to Norm real quick. You know how they say from I guess guys, if a woman if a girl's a virgin and she has sex, they're like, oh man, she's gonna be attached to you. You know, you sure you want to be her first? Da 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 da. But they never say that about a male virgin. They never say, oh, you know, when you get it. Or women, we don't talk like that. Oh,
they
it's the same.
They're gonna
no, but it's the same. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all really don't understand this, because it's the same for a man. And the first person I can remember, and this is real talk, I can remember the first female that I've actually had sex with. Well,
I'm glad he could remember her.
And we're still
could remember her.
But listen, and we're still.
That you had sex with, that you fell in love with. That you had sex with, right?
And we're still we're still the closest friends to this day. I gotta make sure I say this the right way.
Yes.
We're still the closest friends to this day, and she's still around in my life. And she has a mutual love. We have a mutual love for each other. You know what I'm saying? And she's married, and I moved on with my whatever, but I always remember her as being my first experience. So we go through the same thing. What I'm trying to tell y'all is, don't think we're not really that much difference. And Georgia, you said men are, you know, in the earlier part of the interview, that men are
men want the same thing that women want.
We want the same thing. So y'all got to stop. See, and I'm not saying you, Georgia, but women got to stop dumbing down men. Don't dumb us down, because we want the same things. If you talk to us a little bit more and you communicate with us a little bit more, you get to know some of the things we really want.
So you want candy on Valentine's Day?
You want flowers on Valentine's Day?
I don't like candy.
I mean,
you want red panties on Valentine's Day?
But listen,
I'll take red boxes. Let him answer. I'm just asking.
Listen. Okay, so you want me to answer?
But can I say something?
Yes, please.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think what men want from women, they want a girlfriend, a best friend, and a wife, all wrapped up into one.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, see, I agree. But listen, I agree with you. And to go back to Trey's thing, she said, "Do you want candy and that?"
I'm just saying.
But no, but check this out. The Valentine's Day where I did receive gifts. My girlfriend at the time, which was the person that I lived with for 4.5 years, she knew I liked Love Jones. That Love Jones was one of my favorite movies. So when I walked into the house, when I came from work from New York, and I walked into the house, she had Love Jones on the big screen TV, on my big screen TV. She had the glass table in the middle of my living room. She had my favorite dinner, and she had my fireplace going. So at the end of the day, she knew what I want. So that was something that meant a lot to me. That's something that meant a lot to me. And like I said, even though we're not together, we still are cool, and we're friends, and we have a bond.
You're still cool with all your girls.
No, I'm not. Technically, I'm not. So let me clear that.
And then what did you do? What did you do for her to make her feel, you know, good about something? Like you said, what she did for you, but what did you do for her after she did that?
I treated her like we supposed to, like a man really supposed to treat a woman. Even though she worked and I worked. When I know she was coming home later than me, I had dinner ready for her and her kids. You know what I'm saying? And when I knew she was hurting and she called me like, babe, I'm sore, whatever like that, I had the bathtub running and gave her a massage at night. You know, so I mean, I reciprocated, so I wasn't just a taker. You know what I'm saying? And that's, see, men that are just takers, those are the ones that end up unhappy. All right, so I was a person that reciprocated what I was getting. So yeah, so
it's a two-way street. You know, it takes two people to make a relationship work, and it takes two people to make it break up.
Absolutely.
Georgia.
Yes.
This is Trey again. Do you incorporate your life coaching in your books?
Absolutely, I do. And in the book, I talk a lot about self-love.
Yes.
Because I think if you don't know how to love yourself and how to enjoy your own company, it's going to be very hard for you to have that with somebody else. You have to get to that peace place in your life where you're comfortable in your own skin. You can go out and have dinner by yourself. You can go out and do things alone and still feel happy. Because just because you have the right man is not going to make you happy if you're not happy with yourself.
Yes.
Correct.
I'm going to need a highlighter for this book.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
And I'm buying that book.
Where can we find this book?
The first thing. We're going to get our free copy, but I'm still buying it.
www.georgiawoodbine.net.
Okay.
Can you say that one more time? I'm sorry.
www.georgiawoodbine.net.
Gotcha. Okay.
And you also had a book, How to Make Big Bucks. Now, I'm
without
selling your soul. I'm interested in that.
Okay.
So,
I wrote that book when I was working in the music business, by the way.
Oh, can you just talk a little bit about that book?
Well, I because I was managing artists and producers in the music industry, I saw a lot of people selling their soul, and I really wanted to talk about what I was seeing and how you can't put your hopes in the hands of somebody else. That you have to create and make your own dreams happen with the things you do, what you put into it, and not depend on other people to make it happen and not sell your soul to do it. And that's what really inspired that book. And, you know, I broke it down with, like, different things that you can do, how to find your purpose, how to find your true calling, how to turn your passion into profit, and, you know, a lot of little things that people really have already, gifts and talents and abilities that they have within them that they can turn into something that can be profitable.
How important do you think a life coach is?
I think it's very important. I think everybody should have a mentor because, you know, when you have a mentor, it helps you to see things from a different perspective. Because sometimes if you're raised a certain way or you're used to having a certain circle, we always talk about a circle of influence.
Yes.
And the circle of influence is the 5 people that's attached to you, meaning the 5 people that's in your life that you spend a lot of time with, that you see all the time. That's where you're going. You never have to look far from the people you're hanging around.
Ooh.
All right.
Watch who you hanging around with.
How do you find a life
people
coach?
that you're around better have more than you.
Yeah,
that's real.
How do you find a life coach?
Not less, but more.
You just Google life coach. But George is a life coach, so you might want to go on her website.
Yeah.
What's next on the list for you to do?
You know, it's interesting because I never thought I would write a relationship book, but because of my own personal experiences with relationships, you know, it's just. I did like the How to Make Big Bucks, and it started out with inspirational books, and then I wrote a career book that I actually created curriculum for that I was teaching in high schools on how to choose your career path, and then I led to this relationship book. So the sky's the limit. I mean, who knows? I may have a movie coming out. I don't know.
I speak from your mouth to God's ears.
That's right.
Now, what's the best advice that you think you can actually give to us right now when it comes to relationships?
Well, the key to the right relationship is being a listener. You know, I remember I was on a job, and I thought I knew my job so well, and I did an evaluation, and my boss said to me, he says, the key to being a good communicator is to be a good listener.
Yes.
And you have to be able to just listen without talking. And I think that when you're in a relationship, you have to learn to compromise. You have to learn to communicate with the other person. You have to be able to feel where that person is coming from, because a lot of times we take things the wrong way, like by what somebody says or their actions, and we have to kind of see it from their perspective.
Yes.
And when we're open to that, we can bring more to relation. And I got to be honest with you, I think when you have that spirituality in your relationship, that makes it last longer.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say too.
when a man has God in his life, or he has that spiritual part to him, he is a lot humbler.
Yes.
He has less ego. He's more. He's willing to work at the relationship.
And Georgia, we listening.
We're looking for a new DJ on the Owl Show, so we apologize about that. I'm sorry, if you're looking, the number is 646-233-1302.
I have one more question, Georgia, since you were talking about a man being in the Word and having a relationship with God.
Yes.
How important is it for someone to be able to forgive? Because that's one of the hardest things for humans to do is to forgive.
Well, you have to forgive. Because it's not even for the other person, it's for you. Mm-hmm. Because you could go on carrying this anger and resentment and hurt, and this person has moved on with their life, and you're still walking around with all this pain. And for you to heal, you have to forgive. For you to move on, for you to attract the right person. And it doesn't matter, to attract the right man, to attract the right career, to attract the right life. It doesn't matter what it is. You have to let go of the baggage from your past. Could you imagine if you were getting on a plane and you had all this baggage and you want this plane to lift off the ground, but it can't move if you're carrying all this weight?
Yes.
It's going to stay in the same place. It cannot move. And that's how we have to use that analogy to our own personal lives. We can't move forward until we get rid of the baggage.
Yes. Thank you so much. We really, really, really would like to have you come down to the station with the books and autograph them.
Oh, absolutely.
And spend some time with us.
Yes,
definitely.
we do.
You got to send me your address. I think that's what happened last time. I didn't get your address, so you got to send that to me, email that to me, and I will make it a point to definitely come back and visit you guys.
Oh,
okay.
perfect.
Well, thank you so much.
We look forward to reading the book. Thank you so much.
Can't wait for you to send them.
Right.
Email me where to send it, and we'll get those out to you guys.
Yes,
I want my free signed copy.
yes. Just send me how many copies you want, and I'll send them to the station.
And I'll send everybody's name.
You have my word.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Georgia.
Thank you for calling.
Bye. Have a good
night.
night.
Having me.
Wow. It's
Okay.
a good topic.
Did we ever get to the fashion?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. We gotta get that fashion, and we're gonna get into that hot topic.
Yeah, it is a hot topic.
Hot Lotto.
We got a busy night tonight.
Thinking hot topic and
not my report.
Yeah.
Not hot pockets.
Give me some good
I had one yesterday.
fashion.
Hungry girls.
You like
Well,
I was hungry.
I'm always. Is that Hungry C over there?
Sorry.
That's your name for the night, Hungry C. No, you was eating them damn chicken wings like you ain't.
Yo, you ever see the way she
told
eat
y'all
them?
like eating 2 weeks.
Yo, she could tear up some chicken wings.
I got a totally different view on women with eating now after hanging with y'all.
Wow.
Don't judge me, okay? To eat 2 weeks. I told y'all wine and bread. Okay?
She came in with chicken wings and was like, y'all gonna get some more chicken wings? Here. How much you need? I got 5 on it.
And bread.
No, I didn't bring none for none of y'all, but y'all can bring me some back.
For real.
I was hungry.
Sorry. With no napkins.
Yeah, I had no napkins.
How much do I need to put in to get my shit?
Yeah, I was right outside like, wait,
$5 what?
Money.
All right.
Don't
now,
judge me.
Fashion,
y'all know I'm always picking on my girl Nicki Minaj. I just have this thing for her that is negative. Like, I'm really not feeling her vibe, but she took it to her own clothing line now. She's bringing out, and it's in Kmart.
Can I? Chris
you know,
Christie. Oh, can I say something?
Sure.
What's up?
She should have picked Target or
Yeah.
Walmart because
For real.
Kmart is about to go out of business.
That's what I was
so
going
is
to say.
she.
Like, Kmart is not even on point no more.
no, they.
So why did she go to Kmart?
She could have picked Kohl's.
Yes, or
Why you,
Marshalls.
I was like, Kmart though, Nikki. Like, what you
Maybe
just want a
Target
little?
didn't want her.
She just wanted a little face. Probably people didn't. I mean, her style is bizarre. It's only but so many people that's going to wear it.
She ruined American Idol.
I mean, I don't know where
Yeah,
the
she does
girl-
have a lot of fans.
and that's all she has is fans. But she'll be all right. But the stuff is whack. I didn't even go into full throttle with showing the full detail because it's not even worth it. But I just wanted to let you Nicki Minaj fans know that Target is now carrying her line.
Kmart. She was in
I
Target.
said Target. I'm sorry,
Kmart.
I'm thinking about it. Target. I need to go there. They got good kid clothes. But
But the teens, you know what? If she was smart and she did go to Target, because teens don't go to Kmart. Like Kmart was my
No,
mother's
that's
store.
whack.
That was my mother's
If I need a
Oh,
store.
quick
Martha Stewart
comforter.
got something going on with Kmart.
She is in.
She in a few places.
She might be in. She in
She in
Target.
No, she in Kmart too.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
she's in
should let you
Kmart
know
too?
that
Yeah, she in
she
Kmart.
shouldn't have been in Kmart.
It's going out of
Nicki
business.
Minaj.
Martha Stewart.
Yep.
Pep stupid.
What she do? I'm not making this up.
But I ain't get it until now. That was just a little.
You know, I'm gonna just sit here and be quiet with my male
I
perspective.
do like the little purple hoodie though.
I ain't been respected all night.
I don't even like that.
Different.
I
And
like
then
it.
it's the bubble coats. No one wears that. The hats are whack.
Yeah,
The models are whack.
Word, Nikki. Word. Tenacity model. Holla at me. That's me.
Yeah, for real.
What's next?
Speaking of that speaking of that girl.
I mean, I like you. Don't you said hoe?
So
Whoa, what's that?
I like this. You don't like that?
No.
Absolutely not.
She's trying a little too hard with
That's a
these
pinata.
styles. It's just not happening. But they're wearing the same shoes by.
It just looks a little
Ooh.
different, but I guess.
I mean, the color is a little off because the pictures are. The
What
color
is
is
that
off.
dress she got on? I don't
I'm
like
not
that
feeling
one
it.
bit.
But who looks best out of this? Is it
Roxy.
Chloe? Is it Roxy? You like Roxy? I wasn't
do.
really a fan of
You
her.
asked me who looked the best in it.
Oh,
That
you
was the
said- oh,
answer
okay,
to
okay.
the
I think
question.
tenacity would be looking real good in that.
Yeah, she a little shapy. That dress is cute, but Nikki, she got too much going on. I actually like the first one, the shorts and
You
the
like that
blouse. Yeah,
Which one, ladies? Which one would you pick out of the three?
I'll
Three.
take number 3.
Yeah,
I'll take number
looks
three.
Classy, sophisticated,
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
yeah, I'll still take the first one.
so. Yeah.
Look at Beyonce. I don't know if you guys knew the 4040 in New York. They did the 10-year anniversary for the club. I can't believe it's been 10 years since the 4040 has been open. Have you guys been there?
No.
In New York?
No.
Yeah.
I used to go there all the time.
Not
What
right
in
enough
your?
When I was in my industry.
You said in your what? What was you about to say? In your what? In her 20s, or what are you going to say in her?
Ooh.
What?
Y'all listen. Y'all haven't even scratched the
say
surface
y'all.
of where. No,
I'm just asking her.
haven't even scratched the
can I
surface
get
of
this
where
call?
I've been.
Let's get this call.
Okay, get the call.
Y'all
Caller
didn't say
from the
nothing.
347. State your name and where you're from. How you doing?
Hi, welcome to the Owl Show.
Hi,
Caller from the
ladies. How are you?
347.
This is Miss Penny again.
Hey,
sorry,
we got
Miss
Miss Penny
Penny.
on the
Hi, Miss
line.
Penny. We're so sorry for the technical difficulties.
Apologize. We had a lot of.
No apologies. I was also ear hustling about
The last
the
caller.
male, yes, about the male and female situation.
Oh,
So, what do you
okay.
think about that?
Do you agree?
Well, I agree some of the questions, but some of the answers, no.
Okay.
Which part, if you don't mind me asking?
I think you had a male on the line, I guess. He was saying that is his point of view, that he can tell you how the relationship, what he likes in a woman and stuff. That's true, that overall it's based on both parties.
Yes.
I believe.
I
It's
believe.
not one side. I believe it's both parties. He can fall in love. I believe somebody can fall in love the first time they see you. But if he's going to give you that respect in the relationship, like the first time he's seen you.
Okay. Well, they say women got to give a man
You
something
know,
to respect.
What?
They say women got to give men something to respect, and a lot of women aren't doing that. So.
Oh, this time of day, there's no respect in them.
Yeah.
These women are booty snatchers.
I'm done.
Tell us about yourself, Miss Penny.
Miss Penny?
Well, basically, everybody know. Well, basically, this is Miss Penny, one Haitian under God. That's who I am.
All right.
The one Haitian under God is because I am Haitian, and I believe in God. So I put it as one Haitian under God.
Yeah.
I like that.
And just sum her up in one word.
I like that.
And so I work with Ice-T, with his new artist, Zayn.
All right.
Force
I
and
work with
D's.
Force and D's.
Mm-hmm.
I also work. I have 2 female world champion boxers.
Wow. Wow.
And they're sisters.
Okay.
Also, I work with. Who else do I work? I work with too many people.
That's good. Work is good.
especially, yes, you all over.
I want to do a charity boxing event, but they can't hit me back.
Yeah. Can I be the ring girl? I always wanted to be the ring girl.
And just hold the card up.
That's
right?
it. Just hold the card up.
Ask about the event.
You never know. We could always make that happen.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Penny. Listen, it's drama free, tenacity model. That's how you find me.
How you gonna steal my shine? I said I want to do a charity boxing event.
I could be the ring girl. We can do the
Okay,
Do you have any upcoming events?
Miss Penny.
You have any
Are you
upcoming?
gonna be putting boo boo pum pum shorts?
Yep.
I would certainly hope so. I would certainly hope so.
I was about to
Are you
ask that
putting pum
question
pum
too.
shorts with the tank top?
I could do the tank top. Can I get a little bit of the boom boom? A little bit more boom boom?
No.
No.
Can't wear no bra.
No.
She said you can't wear no bra.
Miss Penny, you have
Woo.
any
About that later.
upcoming
Finish.
events?
Yeah, well, actually, it's not my event. It's actually Glam Diva's event. Actually, I'm one of the persons who's helping her with the entertainment department, with like the celebrities. Not all the celebrities, but majority of the celebrities that mostly is getting honored that night. So the Force and D's are getting honored. That's also one of my clients because they are legendaries and they are actually a great R&B group that started the music industry, and I take my hat off to these gentlemen because they started that, Tend to Love, Love is a House.
Oh, wow, I love that
song.
I played that song all the time when I was heartbroken.
A lot of people got pregnant through that song too.
That baby making music right there, boy.
So are we gonna meet you Thursday night, Miss Penny?
Well, Thursday night, yes, Miss Penny will be entering the building.
All right.
Yeah.
Looking fabulous as always.
And what's the place on Thursday night? Just for
But
people who...
the Thursday night is actually a good event because it's also honoring the people who deserve to be honored, and also it's a charity event. That's also giving back. So I love this event because it's also stating that this is something to recognize good people and also to give back to other people. So it's one hand wash the other. So I love it.
Storm Norm, the CEO of BKS1, loves you. He rocks out
Oh,
with
I
you.
love BKS1. BKS1 is always family.
Yeah.
All right.
We love
yes.
you too.
It's the best kept secret.
I love the ladies also. I don't even know which group it is, but if it's a law, I love them ladies.
All right. Yes. We love them too.
Yeah.
Right now, you're talking
And
to the
also
ladies
you
in the
ladies.
house.
Oh,
You
thank
ladies,
you.
I heard your little discussion, and I commend you guys. Keep on doing the good work, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot. It's good to see women who's on the radio and doing their thing that they love to do.
Thank
And
you
that's the
so
main
much.
thing. We all got to stick together, and we all got to keep to, always recognize other women who's working hard as well.
Yes.
Not always being in front and center. It's always, people behind the scenes who needs to take their hats off to others.
Yes.
Positive
yes.
circle of sisters. That's what it's about.
That's the name of a good show.
Positive circle of sisters.
We got to talk
Sister
later.
Circle.
I'm stealing that.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Don't worry.
you.
Man down situation over here, though.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Miss
well,
Penny.
thank you so much for calling, Miss Penny.
We'll see you Thursday.
Yeah, have a blessed night.
All right, you too. Have a good night.
Let's clap it up for Miss Penny. Now back to this topic.
We've been all. I think she got to finish a couple more fashion. And
Oh,
then
I'm
we get to
sorry.
the
I'm
topic,
sorry.
and
Go
then-
ahead.
That was your cutoff.
That was my cutoff.
That was your cutoff. All right, let's
You
get
was finished. You was finished with
Let's
Beyonce,
get
right?
to, no, we was at
Okay.
Beyonce.
Okay.
So Beyonce was at the 40/40 in this white dress, and it was knitted. I don't know how it looked in the back, but I had a friend that was there that was saying it was kind of see-through, so they were seeing cheeks and all. So how was that? Or how do you guys feel about... See, you wasn't even paying attention. You paying attention to Norm because Norm is talking on the sideline.
I love that dress.
I think the dress is
But you know,
actually really pretty.
I love the dress.
The dress was see-through. You guys just don't see the detail.
Oh,
that's okay.
Actually,
up a little bit?
I did.
It was a whole lot of ass.
Actually, I did see the detail of the dress. Pretty much where the thigh, from the thigh down, is really, really see-through. And it's cut out also on the side, in the front, and also on the back. I think she looks actually really, really gorgeous. I had a
does look
Coogee
pretty.
version of this
It
dress,
does look pretty.
just not to
I
the
think
floor.
so. As long as her husband don't have a problem with it, go ahead,
Well,
B.
I ain't gonna have
B.
no problem with that
So
neither.
you
If I
can't
look
see
like
the
that.
sheerness on my version, but I can
Yeah,
kinda
it looks
see
kind of
yeah.
solid over here. I mean, I
But
thought
it's
the dress
pretty.
was pretty too.
I think it's pretty.
Um,
And it's simple.
Yeah. And
Y'all
she don't
know-
have all the big hair and everything, so it's nice.
y'all know
She's
who
not
that is,
skinny.
right?
Cool.
Cynthia from Housewives.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
watch
okay,
that.
I don't
They're
watch that
saying,
either.
oh well, I watch Atlanta Housewives. They're saying that she's actually maybe expecting a baby at 46. That puts her in the category as Halle Berry.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know how. I mean, I'm not wishing anything bad upon her or anything, but you
Don't
got to
say
think
it
about.
then. Don't say it. Words
Yeah,
have
let
power.
the baby come out first
It's
and then say
fine.
it.
She healthy. She got
Good
a
luck
doctor.
with everything.
And
Yeah.
regardless if she's 46 or 56, if she's having a
No,
baby, good luck
56
with
is
it.
pushing it, but
Yeah.
You gotta draw the
who
line.
knows? But she
somewhere.
does look nice with her little baby
56.
bump. I don't know how true it is. It might be
Stop.
because she's getting a little older and she's not working out as much, and she just might be a little chunky at the waist. So it's okay.
Alright.
Oh.
Molly Cyrus, on the other hand, her wild ass, other than not Beyonce,
What does she got
Rihanna.
on?
She has this Rihanna's line on. It's kind of irking me. And you know, Rihanna is my girl, but this sweatpant half jean is
Ugh.
not kicking it.
No.
It's not kicking it. And
No.
I don't know how you guys feel about it.
Sweatpants, half jean.
Yes.
No.
Wow, I just thought it was two-tone.
No, it's really sweatpant.
But they
half
really
jean.
reaching.
Why?
Either
Are
I
you
want to wear, either I
serious?
want to be comfortable in sweatpants, or I want to have on.
And
some
then she
jeans.
has on heels.
Yeah,
I mean,
a
that's
hot
the
mess.
thing. The
She
baggy
should have had
pants
on
with
a
the
heel
heels
and a
now.
sneaker.
Yeah, that would have been better.
Bam.
You wanna
Come
be
holler at
so
me
much
for your
hot?
fashion consultant tips. I'll get you there.
Yes.
That would have been better.
We have a guest in the chat.
Uh-huh.
Guest 4703. Beyonce is a grown, married woman out with her husband. Let her live.
Yes. Yes.
She's living.
Yes, she is.
She's
And
living. She can keep it.
G. I'm just gonna bounce off real quick. G. He said, men love with their hearts, but reinforce it through their physical intimacies. Yeah. Okay. Arturo said, women think entirely with their intelligent and spirit. I have Cass. He says, I've had a woman fall in love. What? Oh, Jesus.
What he
Okay.
say? What he say?
I've had women fall in love through their vagina.
Oh no.
Interesting. I don't even want to know what you do.
He said a lot of women think with their vaginas. Oh, that's somebody else.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I think that's true too.
You do?
Yeah, I do think that women think with their vaginas and not their hearts.
Wow.
I think it's both ways.
We're about to
Comes
get
down
right
to
into
it.
that
That's
topic.
that's these young whippersnappers.
Yeah, I was about to say,
That's
maybe
That's what that
the
is.
younger
Them
women.
youngins, because not mature women. We don't
Yeah.
think with that.
Y'all back with the topic now.
Yeah. Well, I just
Well,
wanted
last
to
but not
go.
least, I need you guys' advice. I was looking online and I saw these shoes. Since women wear high heels here, I hope you guys have your shoes on. Anyways, click on that picture. How do you guys feel about wearing this for a wedding?
No.
You don't think so?
Like as a guest
Why?
at a wedding.
Mm-mm.
You don't like it?
What's wrong with the shoe?
You don't like the scraps?
To me, it
Oh,
was like they
yeah.
belong on a pole.
That is
No,
not no
no.
pole
I don't-
shoe.
For whatever reason, that's the first thing that came
Well,
to
then
my
I
mind.
guess
I'm
I'ma be on
entitled
a
to.
pole.
I like that.
I
I'm
like
entitled
those.
to my opinion. You can't get mad. Just
I'm not. I
maybe
said,
it's
I
the
guess.
platform.
To your corners, lady. Ding, ding,
Caller from the
ding.
917. State your name and where you're calling from.
Hello?
Hi. Welcome to the House Show.
How are you?
What's your name? Hello.
Hi, hello, this is Tashera Simmons.
Hi. Hi. Welcome to the show.
I love the energy over there.
We
Yeah,
got a
thank
lot of
you.
energy on a Friday night.
Yes.
Yes. Welcome.
So we hear you're a presenter at the
Yeah.
award show on Thursday.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Yes, I'm a presenter. I'm excited with the Madonna, right? The Madonna Awards event.
Yes.
The IED. Make sure I say it right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What are you expecting from this event?
You said, what am I expecting?
Yeah, like what do you just like, oh, I just hope that this goes on, or just what do you think a unbelievable moment would be for yourself?
No. You said, wait, I'm sorry because I'm having a problem hearing you guys. You said, I heard you say part of what you were saying.
What are you most
said,
excited? What are you most
Yeah.
excited about?
Oh, what am I most excited about?
Yeah.
Well, I never presented any awards at any award shows like this, and I love her cause. So I'm actually just excited to be a part of it. And I really like Madonna.
And what are you doing these days? What are you doing now?
Oh, well, you know what? I'm actually launching a Fedora hat line.
Nice.
Very nice.
Like in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, nice, really different, sexy. And then, you know, my book is coming out like in the next month or so.
What's the name of your book?
My memoir. The name of it is You Think You Know, But You Have No Idea.
Ooh, tell me a little bit about that book. What does that mean? I like the title. Give me a little bit about it.
You know what? People think they know. Like the title says it all.
Right.
I mean, and I came up with that title from just being out there in the street and, you know, meeting and running into people, and, you know, they get this, they have this whole different opinion on, you know, how my life was with X. And it wasn't, I'm not saying it was bad, but, you know, I've been through a lot, so I don't want to get too much, but yeah.
No, don't get too much.
And when did you say your book is coming out?
You know what? It's going to come out in the next month. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Where can they find your book?
Oh, it's going to be on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles. Like everywhere. It's going to be everywhere.
Wow.
Wait, don't clap it up yet. We're not done.
I'm clapping her book up.
I'm sorry. What is the biggest misconception that people have about you?
The biggest misconception I think that people have is a lot of people think I'm filthy rich just because. And just like every other normal woman, you know, when you go through a bad breakup, dudes be acting funny. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's crazy because of me and his history. You know, 25 years. You would think that me and him at least will have a civil, as we move on, we'll have a real adult breakup, but that's not the case. So I talk about all that in my book, and
Superior spoke very highly of you when he was here when we interviewed him. He had nothing but love for you. Yeah. What was the hardest thing?
Yeah, Superior.
Superior.
He also had a book, Walk the Dog.
Okay, yeah, Superior.
Yeah, the man who walked the dog.
The man who walked the dog.
He spoke very highly of you.
Yeah.
Were you happy with the interview with Ayanna?
Yes, I was very happy. I've had a couple of interviews where people said that they thought she was kind of too hard. I don't know if you guys thought that, but I was very satisfied with her interview because no one ever challenges X.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem now. He got into this industry, and like a lot of people, they lose themselves, and they, think that they're untouchable, and, you have a lot of yes men. So for her to just come so, straight up, and, I loved it. I loved it.
Wow.
I just have so much. I have so much respect for you and your strength on a lot of things that go on, and people don't see behind the scenes, and they make really, assumptions about you, and just you being strong and coming on and try to speak up and help your son in DMX. I think that was very commendable.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Because I'm telling you, it was hard because me and X has been, just how everything turned out is just so crazy, and it was just too much. I couldn't, it came to a point where I was like, okay, are you going to lose yourself, or are you going to, keep strong and be there for your children? And that's what I had to do.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, X, he's just on a whole other page these days, and I was so happy that my son was, had that strength to, face his father.
Yeah.
Talk to him about,
what kept you kind of strong? What kept you going? For people similar, not on a high scale, but what kept you so strong and positive to go, get through it all?
What kept me so strong?
Yeah, and positive to, with everything that you're going through.
I tell people all the time that it was nothing but God. I'm telling you, because
yes,
when I looked, that was all I had to hold on to. And even though it sounds, if you're a Christian, a woman of God, you understand. It's like there was no one to really turn to for strength but him. And I had to start praying and fasting and asking him to give me the strength. And he's the only one could give me that kind of supernatural strength to deal with what I was dealing with.
What was that?
Without breaking apart.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Ms. Simmons, this is Drama Free C. What was one of your biggest obstacles you had to overcome within your relationship with X, or just your personal life or your business? Just what's one of your biggest obstacles?
The biggest obstacle, shit.
Want to say that a little louder?
I'm like, dang, I'm like the biggest obstacle. See, felt like there was so many.
Yeah. Okay, you could give me your top two.
I'm sorry?
You could give me your top two.
My top two was going out in the, just moving on into the public eye after being so humiliated.
Yes.
Yeah, and not like when I say moving on, like when I made my decision with you not to be with X, that was probably easy, because after when a woman when we're fed up, we're fed up. But
yes,
it's hard to leave.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So but it was just having to go out and everything so publicized, and everybody knowing about our relationship and how close me and him was to the things that he was doing was just like a real hard, obstacle to come past.
Do you forgive him? Do you forgive him? Do you forgive him, and do you forgive yourself for hanging in so long, or?
26 years, right?
Yeah. Do I forgive him and what?
Do you forgive him, and do you forgive yourself, or do you even blame yourself for staying so long?
Or any regrets?
Oh, no. I definitely forgive him. No regrets, because it definitely made me the woman I am today.
Yes.
And I learned so much. Oh, my gosh. Like, it's like he was a blessing and a curse in my life. Like, for real. He was all I knew for 25 years, and I learned a lot. I just learned a lot. He taught me how to drive. So, a lot of things. It's about life. X is like an old soul. Like, that's what always attracted me to him. It just seemed like he'd been here before. Very, very talented. And,
yes.
And that's what made me, hold on for a long time, because I was holding on to the person that, I once knew. But, this industry got a hold of him and really did a number on him, and the drugs and everything, just like it was actually when I finally was fed up. I was fed up, but it took me a long time to get there.
It's hard for most women to let go.
Hey, hi, Tashera. This is Storm Norm from BKS1 Radio. I had the pleasure of meeting you at Melky Jean's event last year, and yes, I had the pleasure of meeting you. One thing I wanted to know is, with reality shows like Couples Therapy and even Ayana's show, do you think that really helped your situation better, as far as with you understanding DMX and you understanding your own relationship?
Yes, definitely. Before Couples Therapy, I was totally against therapy. Totally. I was like, what is a stranger that ain't never ever been in my life gonna tell me? But I was surprised that I didn't even have to open up my mouth. When I first sat down, I was all fronting, acting like everything's good, and they sensed it off the back and just started reading me right in front of X. So I went in that show just planning to just stay, you're not even really talk about nothing. But it really helped me to grow and start realizing, it was crazy. Before that show, me and X wasn't together, but I was kind of stuck. I was like, I know I ain't going to be with him because that's no good. But how do I move on? And I was, just taking it day by day. But that really gave me, a crazy boost, because it made me start realizing that, he was off, and just to be around other people, it's just like, he just it was crazy. I really started seeing everything else. I started really seeing everything for what it was. You know, when you outside looking in.
Right. Well, let me ask you a question. With everything that you've been through, do you think you can get into another relationship, or you just want to take a break from all of that?
Well, you know what? Actually, me and X were separated for 7 years now. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's been long. It don't seem that long, but it's been that long. And I mean, I'm ready to get back into another relationship.
So you still believe in love?
Ready, but now I'm definitely like, you know what? I'm starting to realize that, you know, that was just that, and X is one of a kind. Because, you know, he's all I knew for a long time. I used to be with him all the time. Everything was him. But now that I'm out there in the world and I'm seeing that everybody's not like that, I'm finding it easier to want to date again. Fall in love. Love is beautiful now.
Yes,
you know,
it is.
Yeah, it can be.
Yes, it is.
It can be.
Right one. No,
what are your?
I think he was the right one, but
What are your deal breakers in a relationship now?
When you say deal breakers, you mean like a no-no?
Yeah. What will you not tolerate?
Absolutely not tolerate.
Someone who's controlling, like somebody who is. If I run into a guy that is trying to tell me what to do, or is more like all into themselves and not like, you know, concerned about what's important to me, I'm not. That's a done deal, because after being with X, like he was very. I mean, I hate to say it, but he was very controlling in a sense. And I don't know, it's probably because of his past and, you know, him not really having something of his own. And me, you know, I was with him since we were kids, so he was always so overprotective. But that's not cool. Like, as I get older, I'm like, nah, I don't want nobody like that. I'm good. Like, I'd rather have somebody that's secure with who they are. You know what I'm saying? And secure with me. You know what I'm saying? And trust me enough to not, you know, be wondering where I'm at all day and what did I do, or not even caring about what I did. Like, you know, just want to know where I'm at, but don't ask me how I'm feeling, how was my day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised, man. I mean, I know y'all won't be surprised, but it's like the little things that's so important now that I'm looking for in a relationship. And it ain't money, because you know what? We had millions of dollars, and that did not bring the happiness that you think that it would, just because you have millions of dollars.
Hi, how are you? This is Christy. I do have a question. I understand that you said you are ready for love again, but will you be intimidated by yourself through the life experience that you've been through with X?
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
will
hear
you be? Hello?
The call hung up. She must have something, a bad reception. If you can call back, you know, the number is 646-233-1302. All right.
Thank you so much for calling.
Yes, that was awesome. Like, we are having an awesome night tonight. Like,
we on fire.
Listen.
Yes. I hope she does call back. I have another question, you know, for...
Yeah.
Thanks for the people...
Yeah, we just had Tashera Simmons, Russell, Lord have mercy, DMX's ex-wife, who was on couples therapy on Ayanla's show, and she just really gave us the juice tonight. And it was a lot of questions that we always probably all were wondering for a long time, but she was really honest and sincere, and we hope she calls back. And I'll see her Thursday night. I'm so excited.
Anything in the chat real fast? Is the chat on fire or what?
Yes, they in there.
Oh man, I don't even know where to start. Okay. Okay, you know, you have a Toro saying, oh man, I don't even know where he starts either. My chat room is crazy. But anyhow, Arturo says women think entirely with their intelligence and spirits. I read that. He's actually having a conversation with somebody else. I have KHOA. So I was with a girl for a year and a half, and we never had sex because she was not ready. I loved her so, and I waited, and I would wait longer. Is that thinking with my penis?
No, that's not thinking with your penis, but that's rare.
Yes.
Were you wait? Let me ask one question. Were you sleeping with somebody else while you were waiting? That's the question.
That's the question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
So call in. Were you waiting without having any intercourse with anybody, or were you sleeping with somebody else and having just emotional connection with her? Call in 646-233-1302.
Then I also have Kes in the chat room. He says, when it comes to sex and love, it all depends on the person involved. Person's a person involved. Where it gets messed up is the fact that the people involved aren't honest about their feelings. Men mostly try to downplay the situation.
Okay, I'm gonna say my opinion on this because I think that I don't necessarily think that men always think with their penis. I just think that there's a difference between women's emotions and how we can't shut our emotions off, and how men can shut their emotions off. Because in the middle of an argument, a man could shut it off if the girl say, "Come on, let's go in the bedroom and get it on." He'll be like, "Oh, okay." But a woman, if she's mad, men think that we use that as a weapon. Like, I'm mad, you ain't getting none. No, we don't turn our emotions off. We're like, I'm upset right now. Don't touch me. Not because I'm holding out because I don't want you to have none. It's because I want to resolve an issue, and we can't turn our emotions on and off from 100 to 100 degrees to 1 degree to 50 degrees. We have to take time to, deal with the issue. But men are like, oh, you don't want what? You mad? Like when they roll over on you and they trying to get something and something's not resolved, and you like, really, dude?
Get
like,
off me.
Is it really that easy?
That's not holding out. It's like we don't turn our emotions off.
And you know what? And this is something I need to hear, because a lot of times I would defend a lot of things y'all say. I'd be like, I'd be in the fence, like, no, it's not like that because we're like this. But that's kind of correct. A lot of times we're able to just be like, okay, we beef, we had an argument,
it's over.
It's over. Like, let it go. But, and then y'all would still be there like.
Yeah, women tend to hang on to things a little bit more than men do.
Yeah, y'all.
Again, that's because of the emotions.
Only if we don't get a resolve. We just want you to understand how we feel and to roll over. And I'm just only using this as an example. To roll over or to act like nothing happened to us is almost like you're not validating my feelings. You don't care how I feel.
No, but you know what? We can tell you sometimes that, look, really, I get you on that. You know what I'm saying? I was wrong about that. Let's move on from it. Whatever. Because we a lot of times we don't want to keep things going, and sometimes y'all hold on to things. And y'all hold on to it, and like 5 months
Men
later,
hold on to stuff
listen,
let them finish.
I've been in this situation. Thank you. And like 5 months later, we be in an intimate situation. You're like, but why did you do that? I'm like, what are you talking about? You know what you did 6 months ago, and we're like, what the hell are you talking about? I thought we moved past that.
But see, now I have to chime in on that because. I have a different situation. Lord knows, I hope nobody that know me ain't watching this because they're going to know who I'm talking about. I dated this guy, and he won't let things go. It's like, oh, my God, that happened 10 years ago. Stop it already. And it didn't have to be anything from, like, that was totally crazy or off the wall, but it's just the fact that you just won't let something go. And then if I say, I feel X, Y, and Z. Instead of my feelings being addressed, you know what happened?
He flipped
it on me and be like, I had the same problem with you. I'm like, okay, well, wait till you address my problem first. Then you can say what your problem was. But a lot of men, I'm sorry, I'm not going to say a lot. This particular one,
a lot
would not, would not let things go. And the nagging, shut up.
That was a valid point.
Drama free, I'm going to say, it seems like more men are very nagging nowadays, and I don't know, maybe I'm just being a little biased, but they complain so much. Like, women, stop gossiping.
It's called the 3 C's.
Yes,
baby. Listen.
Men are gossiping so much more than women nowadays. It's ridiculous.
Comments?
Are we really?
Gossipers.
Listen, I named this the 3 C's, and ladies, you can steal this. I'm going to say it slowly.
There's a little bit of truth to it.
Hold on.
Gossip,
hold on. I want everybody to understand what I'm getting ready to say, because it's serious. And the reason why I came up with it is because I was always getting nagged, and I was like, oh my God. I'm always hearing your comments, your concerns, your complaints.
Right.
The 3 C's.
I like that.
I don't want to hear your comments, concerns, and complaints.
No. You do want to hear them. I don't want to hear them when I'm giving you one of mine. If you want to come to me.
Thank you. I'm glad you said that.
If you want to come to me.
Clear that up.
Like, if you want to come to me and say, Trey, I have a problem with such and such and so. That's fine.
Okay.
But when I say to you, I have a problem with X, Y, Z, you say, well, you did this, or I got a problem with that. No. And then you say,
hear it.
Okay.
and then you saying, you're not listening to me and let me get my point.
But wait, go ahead.
Go ahead.
That's serious. I mean,
Sorry.
I'm sorry. If a man is really, I'd rather hear a man complain
No.
about an issue that he has with me than not say
No,
shit
not
at
even
all.
about with you.
Damn
No,
it.
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
Damn it, man.
No,
I'm
change
sorry.
it. Wait, real
Wait,
fast.
let
Let
her
me say
finish.
this.
It's different.
Finish.
What?
You finished because I want to
No,
say
but
Let her
something.
get it out.
I
Let her
want.
get everything out.
Give me the 3 C's so we can fix them C's.
Okay, this is not about just you. I'm just saying men gossip about everything besides the relationship. They will gossip about, oh, did you know that girl right there? Or you know if they gossip about the smallest things and complain about the smallest thing. It don't have to be about their relationship. It could be about their
I get
boss.
what you're saying.
They're the biggest naggers.
That's called a ban, and I can't say it because I used to say it.
What?
A B-A-N. That's what that's called.
Itch ass nigga.
It's for
Thank you to my cousin Shonda.
Bands to make them dance.
the governess. I understand what you mean. Like, communication is important. And yeah, if you do have a problem with something, that's fine. You could tell me about it. But don't tell me the same thing every day because I'm waking up in a crying game. You're not giving me a chance to fix anything because I just heard your 3 C's 2 minutes ago.
Yes.
All right, but check,
the whining game.
But check this out.
Wait.
Women love a man that's a good listener, which I'm a very good listener. I can listen to your problems, whatever. But what men don't like is when you make everything all about you and realize we going through
Men don't do that.
No, listen. Realize we going through some ish too, and that's my whole thing. Because you know what, I tell you right now, I'm an ear for everybody's problems. Storm Norm is an ear for everybody's effing problems.
It's true, ladies.
But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you know what I hate?
What?
Very seldom do I hear, Storm, how was your day? What's really going on with you? Besides the business, besides this, I don't want. Sometimes, every time I don't want to talk about business. Sometimes just ask, yo, what's going on with me? Like, people don't realize, you know what I'm saying? I got a life, and this. Y'all don't realize that the man you're with or whoever you dealing with, he got a life, he got a mom, he got this going on, he got kids, he got whatever. Ask about that and be sincere and be concerned about it, because a lot of times where females go wrong, they get so wrapped up,
Self-centered.
Yeah, and self-centered. It's just all about them. And you know what? We'll make space for you, but I'm saying just be considerate. Yeah, be considerate of the dudes. The dudes, we dealing with a lot of ish, and there's a lot of pressure on us because y'all expect more from us, and this is real talk. So if you expect us to be this person, the provider, the this, the that, the that, the this, the that, whatever, and there's pressure we get on society too, because we still fighting a battle to try to compete with. No disrespect, I have a lot of white friends, but we still fighting the battle, trying to compete against the white dudes.
Man.
So at the end of the day, realize the extra ish we dealing with too, and that's all I'm saying, because y'all, and that's why I'm not pro. And I'm gonna get a lot of heat again.
Yeah, because I'm listening. You said pro.
I'm pro. Excuse me. I'm not pro. This 50,000, 800 million women support groups. Okay, so I'm gonna say this too. I'm gonna say this too.
Okay.
So my whole thing is, everything you dealing with a man that you think a support group, women's support group, can help you out with, because sometimes you get 50 other bitter ass women, and I gotta say it like this, that's all complaining about the same ish and whatever, like, this and this and this and that, this is what you need to do, whatever, like that. Sometimes you don't need to hear it from them. You may not need to hear it from them. Either your mom or your aunt or somebody, whatever, like that, can break down things a little bit simpler, whatever, like that. And like there needs to just be people support groups. I'm not pro women support groups. I'm just not. This is Storm Norm. I'm pro people support groups. Let's men and women get together. Let's discuss how we could do things better, differently, you know, and that could really change things. You sitting around with a whole bunch of with 50 other women and talking about the same issues because you got burnt by some dumbass man that didn't recognize your value, okay, it's not really going to help a situation out and make you think differently. That's not going to make you think differently. But what's going to make you think differently, if you sit in a group with men that's been burnt just like you've been burnt, and men that's went through life just like you've went through life, and y'all sit down and y'all talk about better ways to work out your issues and to discuss things, and how should we really handle our children together, and how should we really that's what's going to make the difference. So all these 50,000 women support groups, and which some of them are anti-men groups on the low, you know what I'm saying? I'm not with it. I'm just not with it.
Big Pep.
Let the church say amen.
Talk to me, Big Pep. Do you agree with what he says, since you're the only other male perspective in the building?
Would you even go to a support group?
I wouldn't go to a support group.
That was my point.
Because I don't need a support group.
Yeah,
but here's the thing, though.
I think we was thinking the same thing on the panel.
That was my whole point.
Let me say this.
Men don't go to support groups.
Men can give advice, women can give advice. The difference is that advice going to be good? You see what I'm saying?
Or one-sided.
When you're sitting in one of those support groups,
right,
you're listening to people with the same complaints. So basically what they're doing is they're just co-signing everything that you're saying. They're not helping you to get to that next level. They got you in that stagnant state with them. I don't see how something like that is support.
Well, let me say this. I'm in a group. I'm in a woman's group.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
I didn't know.
Okay. Whatever.
Don't start backpedaling now.
No, I'm not backpedaling.
Oh, you talking
normal?
Yeah.
I'm in a women's support, and it's not a support group. It's an accountability group.
But I wasn't just talking about trade. So.
No, it's okay. I'm just going to explain to you. I'm not in a group where we sit and bash men. I'm in an accountability group for spiritual growth and personal development so that I could be a better person. We don't talk about men. We talk about developing ourselves and our minds to be a good person. We have... Go ahead.
Not to cut you off, but do you think that a man can also help you be a better person, or is just a woman can give you that?
If there was a group that I found that was talking to me and helping me grow personally and spiritually, and it was men and women, of course I'd be in it. I would have no problem with that. But I'm just letting you know that all women's groups that you see, and you're like, oh my God, they're not all sitting around bashing men.
No, of course not.
And I'm not.
Of course not.
But see, I didn't say that. I didn't say all of them. But what you got to realize, that's just like in any situation you're in. Okay, so if I got to just say me and you got a baby together, Chris Christie, and we're sitting around, and you're sitting around, and you're telling
Diana
about Storm, and this way he need to do, take care of his child better, and this way he need to do, take care of his child. You're telling Diana that. So it's not doing nothing for me. But I know if me and you had the same conversation you're having with Diana, our problems possibly can get solved. And this is what I'm saying. Sometimes we need to deal with the source. No, we need to deal with the source of what it is. We always think that we could run our mouth to other people about problems and situations or whatever, and instead of dealing direct. If I got a problem with Miss Lee, me talking to Trey about it, or Pep about it, or Diane about it, is not going to solve my problem with Miss Lee. My problem with Miss Lee is going to be solved by me talking to Miss Lee, and Miss Lee talking to me, and whatever. And this what people got to get back to. And all these, and you know what? I got to say this. I got to say this too. And again, this is just my opinion. All these support and self-help books and this and this and this and that, and unless it's the Bible, because the Bible is the book of life, and any situation you can go through in life is in the Bible. Anything you could think of you can go through in life is in the Bible. Any problem. So let me just say that. But all these other 50,000 self-help books and all of that, I'm not big on that. I got to talk to Tim Robbins, the motivation speaker. Oh my God, he's a blah blah blah. Because what we're doing, and what you don't realize what you're doing is, oh yeah, I spoke to such and such, and she's the head of this organization. Oh, what she says is so this. What you're doing is you're worshiping without realizing. Listen to me. What you're dealing with, you're worshiping without realizing that a lot of problems that you go through in life you can solve yourself. So if you're a true believer in the Bible, you ain't got to pick up 50,000 other self-help books. Listen to me, or you really don't have to. You can find it all in that book. So a lot of times the trickery is we get caught up in people, in leaders, in people speaking to you and this and that, and you start worshiping them without actually realizing it. And that's all I'm saying. And I'm saying this, I'm speaking from experience. I'm not just talking out my ass right now.
Okay.
So I'm speaking from experience.
I got a two-part question.
Go ahead.
Before that, I just want to make sure. So you don't believe in motivational life coach or mentor?
I believe they have a purpose, but you got to get to a point to where you take their interpretation of things and you equate it to what you're going on in life, and you can move on from it and whatever, and then you can be a beacon of light to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You got to know when to break away from that, because what people do, what they don't realize they do, they get caught up into the person, into the people and whatever like that, and they start, it becomes borderline worshiping.
So you believe in it, you just know when to break off.
I believe everybody can give you some advice and some inspiration and all of that, but don't look to them
to solve your problem.
Yeah, to be your savior, because there's only one.
That's what I wanted to make sure.
That's all I'm saying.
Big Pep, you said you had a question?
Nah, I didn't have a question. I had a statement. One of the things that people got to stop doing is, if you having trouble in your relationship, stop running and telling everybody about what your problem is, because the people that you're telling who your problems to,
they co-signing it.
Not only that, but they don't have your best interests at heart.
Nope. Why is that though?
Because they not the person going through it.
Exactly.
What is that? Just silent hate? What is it? They want to see you in a relationship? What's the
it's
problem?
not even silent hate, but when you go to somebody else and you trying to get advice, when you go to the wrong person trying to get advice about something, that's where everything really gets complicated, because now you got somebody in your ear who's telling you all of the wrong stuff.
Right.
And you're taking that bad advice and you're applying it to your relationship.
Which is true.
And it's making everything spiral out of control after that.
But not all of it is bad advice.
That's right. No, that's why you got to know who you're going to, but you can't go to everybody with your problems.
Right. You know the one person, one or two people you may confide into that's going to look at it.
Yes, stick with those one or two people.
Yeah, and give you some real advice. And a real friend is going to let you know when you're doing wrong, when your ish ain't correct. You know what I'm saying? A real friend is not going to be like, yeah, girl, and yeah, girl, that nigga, because that's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? A real friend ain't going to do that. A real friend going to be like, well, did you check what you was doing? Blah, blah, blah. Because maybe he felt this way and blah, blah, blah. And it's going to, going to be right in the middle and really want to see you work your problems out.
But at the end of the day...
I'm sorry. Do you think that a single person can give good advice to a person that's in a relationship?
Yeah.
I think anybody's capable of giving good advice.
Should you go to a single person?
A single person that has lived.
Should you go to a single person for advice?
Person that has lived. If you're talking to me about marriage, Storm Norm, I'm single right now. But I could tell you why my marriage didn't work. I could tell you where I went wrong. I could tell you where she went wrong. And that's the whole thing about maturity. Maturity is when you acknowledge your wrongdoings just as well as somebody else's.
Norm, you said something now. You said maturity really is when you have a problem with your mate or a friend or somebody, you go directly to that person. That's where everything gets twisted up and messed up. When I go to Pep to talk about you, and Pep tell me something, and then Pep come back to you to say, oh, well, Trey said, that you kind of pissed her off or whatever the case may be. Instead of me just going to my man that I'm in the house with every day, I call Miss Lee up and, he tripping and he doing this and he doing that. And then Miss Lee go tell somebody. And then when I'm not mad at him no more, Miss Lee's still mad for me. And I'm like, you don't got to be mad for me no more. But I done pumped her head with my side of the story to get her to get her to be my friend.
Especially when they're mutual friends.
And be on my side. I'm like,
you shouldn't have been telling her your business in the first
place. No, I'm just saying, I'm telling her my part of the story. I'm not saying that in the conversation I called him an MF and then I jumped up in his face. I'm telling her, oh, he was yelling at me and this and that. So she like, oh, Trey, you better not do that with him no more. And then, things settle down. And she like, really? Like, wasn't you on the phone with me 2 weeks ago talking about this and that? And friends need to learn that we're supposed to be a soundboard for our girlfriend. Don't give advice. When you come to me and you tell me something, I'm supposed to be like, girl, it's going to be okay. You'll handle that. It's going to be all right. But we so busy to...
Right.
Girl, if I was you, I wouldn't do that.
Girl, you should leave him.
But see, that's another thing.
His ass to court.
That's another thing. That's how I wound up coming with the saying, don't judge me.
Yeah.
Because first of all, everybody got a bad day. You're not going to like everything about someone.
Yes.
And if I'm having problems with my relationship, okay, yeah, maybe for the first 2 years it's peachy, we all in love, but for the next 9, it may be miserable. But there is a particular reason on why I have not let go yet, or the reason why he or she has not let go yet. And you shouldn't have to.
Right.
So, and it could be with anything, with your job, just family things. If I confide in you, don't judge me.
Exactly.
Because next week it's like you may be going through that.
But just don't be mad for me when I ain't mad no more.
Yeah,
I hate that.
You know what? I don't.
Just be my friend. Right. Just be there for me, and that's it. Don't judge and keep your opinion rah rah rah.
I mean,
Not doing that.
look. We all need somebody to voice what we going. And it's funny because the later it goes on in life for me, I find out that I'm the one that people comes to with their problems. But I asked myself yesterday. I said, "Damn, when's the last time I was really able to come to somebody with my problems, you know, really and got some sound advice and whatever?" And I asked myself that, and I was like, wow, you know. And then I had to check certain things, you know, just like Suits. Me and her been friends for years, so I know I can't come to her no more about problems that I'm going through with females because she ready to beat them up. Mm-hmm. You know, like she ready, and even after I let it go, she like, I'm a sneaker. You know what I'm saying? And that, but that's my dog. You know, that's my dog. Me and her could beef all. Me and Suits could beef all we want to. But if she sees another female stepping out of line with me, coming to me incorrect, you know, she gonna step to him. You know, that's why reason why y'all don't see even certain people around here anymore. Because Soup stepped to him and was like, boom, it's not gonna happen. Yeah. But my whole thing is, it's like, you always do want to have that person.
973. Hold on, please.
You always do want to have that person you could come to and just be like, look, I'm dealing with this. I'm going through this, blah 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 blah. You know, because I've been going through the last 2 months of my life, and I could keep it real because we all got our issue. I've been going through mad situations like, damn, you know, like I'm really ready to boom, 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 boom. And I was like, you know what, I really don't got nobody to talk to about it. Because I don't want them, if I talk to this person about it.
Throw it in your face?
Not just throw it in my face. I don't want them to get discouraged. I don't want them to whatever. Because when people look at you up here as you know, this leader, this whatever like that, they never want to see a weakness.
Sensitive side.
You feel me? When they see a weakness or whatever like that, then that's when you leave yourself susceptible to somebody coming in and making things worse. Yeah. You feel me? So at the end of the day, you know, I'm in a bad position because it's like, damn, I got to be this strength, I got to be this whatever like that. But I go through my own ish, and then it's very rare because I'm like, damn, I really ain't got nobody to talk to about this. Wow. So, you know, at the end of the day, when you do find that one person you could talk to, I want to make sure it's somebody that's always going to be real with you, that's going to love you enough to be real with you, and even point out your faults. You know, and that's what you want. Right. You don't want a yes man on your team for everything you do.
We got a caller from the 973. State your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the Owwh Show.
It's your best friend on the mic.
I knew that was Arturo. How are you?
Hey.
Since I'm a man who thinks with my penis, I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
Wow. I like the way Drama Free says it better, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What's the nice topic? Trey, you gotta say the topic.
Men are from Mars, women are from...
You mean the male bling game?
Hold on 1 second.
Most definitely.
Hold on,
Arturo. Go ahead, Trey.
Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Women love with their heart, and men love with their
penis.
I love the way she says that.
Yeah, me too, but I don't want to take it with my penis when I say that.
Oh, man.
Lord, so what do you think about tonight's topic, Arturo? Real fast.
You mean the male blame game? I love it, most definitely. But bottom line, everybody has their own personal story, and just like, you know, Norm said, we got to take accountability for our own actions and whatnot. You know what I mean? Stop every time. Everybody has a personal story, and with topics like this, they take it personal. It's like they say, "Oh yeah, men are this and women are that." Everybody has their own story where that had to happen, but don't say that. You can't say all women or all men are like this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We'll put the sum in front of it.
You can't say, you know, men are just sexual and that's it. Right. You know, they would say maybe that man was sexual with you, just like that woman was sexual with him, and that's all that was. And they say, oh yeah, men are this, women are this, women are that. That's just the natural blame game right there. You can't blame one person. You know, blame everybody for one person's doing.
Right.
It also depends on what your definition of a real man or real woman is. Good at what? Good in the bedroom, good at loving you, good at what? What is your definition of the right man, the right woman?
All right. Sounds good.
You definitely made that point.
So Arturo, it's about that time. You know, you're gonna give us that famous, thing you do.
Do you want me to do it thinking with my intellect or my penis?
We want you to do it both right now. Let's see if you can be unique.
All right, this is DJ Arturo representing for the Owwh Show. Only women wear high heels. Miss Trey K, Miss Drama Free, I see ya, and Miss Governess, your sexy thing, and Miss Lee, featuring Miss Leon. Here it is, Owwh Show. Who
Yeah, you practice
and
that.
I don't bite.
Why not?
Thank you for calling in.
I'm done.
Diana, talk to me. What do you think about tonight's topic before we wrap up and get into our final thoughts, and I'll knock it off?
Sitting over there all quiet.
Interesting.
Oh, absolutely not.
Do you hear the guilt within her voice?
I am single and I'm just listening.
That
don't work on
I got something to say.
So, oh Lord.
Take it in.
Yes, indeed, girl, because I ain't been here 2 weeks. I got a lot to say.
Take it in.
So you trying to tell me you ain't never been in a relationship?
No, I just got out of a 7-year relationship.
Bow. So how you feel about that? Did you have the comments concerning complaints like I was talking about? What was the malfunction?
Cries and all.
No, comments concern complaints.
I got all of that.
Got the nagging.
Everything.
What made you finally leave or break up?
Oh God.
Sorry.
Governess?
No.
This is your life.
You just broke up with the governess?
Wait a minute.
What? Did we miss something?
No, we just got married last week.
You've been quiet all night long.
Hold on.
It's your turn.
We're a couple now. Show your ring.
Wow.
Okay. And what made that final move?
I was engaged and just.
Yeah, turn your mic on. Make sure it's on.
It's on.
Is it on?
Okay.
Yeah,
I want to make sure because you kind of.
You got to talk into the mic.
You gotta act like you're
talk
holding
into
it.
the mic.
That is.
There you go. Right
Okay.
there.
Put your mouth on it.
Put your lips on it.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Hey.
Cat back and tattoos. Cat backs and tattoos.
All right, come on now. Give us some answers. You got some
different
stuff.
expectations. We totally different.
After
Well,
7
we learned
years.
that.
What was your expectations that he didn't meet?
Monogamy.
Oh, he was cheating? Well, that's a deal breaker. Girl.
That's like the number one deal breaker, ain't it?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So he wanted to see other people while you were engaged? What's his name?
Did he win a menage a
I'm
trois?
not gonna do that.
I'm just messing with you.
What's his name? I look like, oh, that's
I'm
horrible.
just messing
Like,
with
don't
you.
do it, girl. Don't do
I
it.
don't get it.
You got me
Oh,
over here
full blast.
twitching my fingers.
So do you think men and women think differently or about tonight's topic?
I think it's just all about personality, and I think what you attract. I'm all about the universe and the energy that you put out. That's
Transference of energy.
That's what you're gonna get. So if you're upset that someone just looks at you physically or just want to have sex with you, you gotta think back. Like, is that the energy that I'm giving?
Mm-hmm.
If you want someone just for intellectual reasons, why doesn't he want to talk to me? You got to check yourself on that. Like, am I not talking enough?
But is it always just yourself, or is it could be just them? Because you could be giving off a totally different vibe, and that's just how they are as a person.
No. You attract.
You
You're right.
You attract what you
think
it.
so?
Yeah,
Yes.
you give it off and it comes back to you.
Yeah.
That's
All that ratchetness that be
That's
going
why,
on, that's exactly why.
Yeah.
They get the guys that be at the bus stops, pants all the way down, can't read right, don't finish school, tattoos on the face, all that crazy.
I mean, that could work for somebody. But
Yes.
don't work for me.
If that's the energy you giving off.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Do you see yourself getting
Not
into
on the
another
bus.
relationship?
No.
You too old to be a girl. No.
Do you
They
see
better
yourself
get
getting
together.
into another relationship?
I've always been in a relationship, so this is very hard.
Me too.
I've always had like 5 years, 3 years, 6 years.
Me too.
I've never dated. Like,
Yeah, we got
How
to
recent
like
is your
high school.
breakup?
Yeah.
it's like
I'm just saying, is it a week, 2 weeks, a month? How does it feel to be
4
alone?
months.
4 months.
Okay.
Okay. So you on the dating
I'm-
scene?
No, this is the question.
I'm just asking. I'm just curious. Are you on a dating scene? Because real fast, not to interrupt you, because I want to know: is there a appropriate window period that women should follow? Should they wait 6 months? Should we wait 6 months, or should we wait like?
It's not even a time period. It's when you're ready.
Let me ask you this question: are you done with him? That's the question, because that's when you'll know when you're ready to move on. Are you done with him? No, you're taking too long to answer because it's unfinished business. So it's not time for you to do anything until you get settled and decide that I'm done with him, and it's a done wrap. Because it's not fair to bring somebody else into the equation, and then he comes along and steps his game up and steps as the man that you want, and decides to be monogamous. And you tell old Joe boy over here, who you've been seeing for the last 3 months, oh, I'm going. Don't call me no more. Yeah. And so you done been around him, and he hurt, and you like.
Diana, do you think that when a man cheats, it can be a mistake?
See, my theory on relationships is two different things. If you want to see other women, just keep me in the know. It sounds twisted, but
I agree with you.
So you want him to cheat respectfully?
It's not even about that. It's about honesty.
Okay.
I can listen, sister wives. I could do all that. It sounds crazy, I know, but I just need honesty. And
just don't take your choices away from you.
Exactly.
Well,
don't put me in the dark.
That's the point of cheating.
But see,
that's why
he had me in the dark.
But I'm saying that's why it's called cheating, because cheating is for you not to know. If he wanted you to know, it'd be called an open relationship.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you why men. I'm gonna tell you why men cheat, and then women say, "Listen,
I gotta hear this.
Listen to me.
I need to hear why.
Listen
I cheat.
to me.
Right.
I need to hear
why I cheat.
Okay, I'm gonna tell
Did
you.
He just say that?
I'm just going by what she said.
He needs to hear why.
I'm going by what she said.
All right, y'all don't want to learn.
I'm sorry, Trey.
Y'all really don't want to learn.
Go ahead, Trey. I
Listen,
just had to bust
Diana
his balls.
you making some good points, okay? Because you said I want to open. He want an open relationship. If he wanted one, he should have told me. Men cheat and they do things behind our back because first they think that we can't handle it. And second is that they think that the choice that they're going to make, that you're going to make, is not going to be the choice that they want. So they cheat and they twist it around. No, this is true. They cheat and they twist it around and they go behind your back because they want the answer that they want. They want you and they want another person. Like you said, if you told me, you might be surprised at what my answer might be. It might be, oh, okay, because I wanted to see other guys too, but I want us to be, together. The main two people together. But if that's what you want to do, but men don't think that way about women. They say, if I'm with another woman, she's not going to want me, so I'm going to cheat.
This can go on and on because women may think the same thing or do the same thing.
I need to address something.
Yeah, it's both
I need to address something. There has been a lot of blanket statements made on this show tonight.
Well, some
why men cheat and this, that, and the third.
Why do you cheat?
Listen,
why do women cheat?
I only said that off of wordplay from what Trey K said.
I got an answer.
Yeah, go
Me
ahead.
personally,
you cheated before?
No, I would never take a woman's options away from her. If I meet you and we start talking, I'll be up front from the very beginning to let you know what I want. If I want to just have some fun with you, or if I'm looking to build something with you,
then I'm not talking to you or about
Let
you.
him finish.
Let
him finish.
I'm telling you.
Give me some.
Go
but
ahead.
here's my thing.
Go ahead, finish.
You know what I was about. I told you straight from the door, and if that's not what you was into, I never took your choice away from you.
Exactly.
That's respect.
Yeah. Well, you're the exception to the rule.
If you choose not to deal with me after that, that's on you.
No one sits there and says, "Okay, so this is what this is."
Wait a minute.
This is not what that is.
Say what you were saying. I'm sorry, I didn't hear the first part.
No one has those conversations like you're saying. Like, this is what I tell you from the jump. I have yet to have that conversation.
Exactly.
You never had a conversation with me,
But I
though.
have to beg to differ because I've had that conversation actually with someone, and I also said to one of those guys, listen, I know that we're young. So the stereotype is men cheat, women may not cheat so much. Okay, cool. So listen to this. If you want to go out and play with Mary and everybody else, let me know. Because first of all, what I'm telling you is the person that I was with.
Okay, gotcha.
Being as though that we built that bond and that friendship and all of that stuff before we got together, he was willing to tell me everything because I wasn't just his girl or somebody being his girl. I was actually being, you know what I mean, his homie. So he was like, look, I really don't have a need or desire to go out because you are everything that I need. But I respect you because you told me that if I wanted to go see other people, you would still be here. Just tell me. Because I get and I don't really want to go all the way in there, but I kind of get and understand a little bit more as far as a man thing, I guess. Whatever. So a lot of things that bother a lot of women don't necessarily bother me. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Diana, what was you saying?
Ditto.
Yes.
Ditto.
The point
You said
that,
you never had that choice.
No, it was.
So she never had that conversation.
You never really have that conversation. I mean, you kind of already know what it is, you know.
Yeah.
But to actually sit down and have a okay, dotted
I'm just
line.
a booty call.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You're just my side piece.
You're just my
You know what that conversation does? That conversation stops you a couple of months down the line. It stops you like
catching feelings.
Yeah.
Well,
like you're not all broken up because I told you what it was from the beginning. Like I was just in it for the fun.
The problem is women can't separate sex from feelings. Once you have sex with a man
Guys
for a long
can't
time,
either.
Guys can't either. Sometimes people can't separate sex and emotions.
So then, whose fault is it?
That's true.
The thing about it is, you're never going to tell a woman. A man is never going to tell a woman, "Listen, boo, this is what I'm getting rid. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be with other women. I want to do this." Not all men, but most men ain't going to tell you that because a woman cannot handle it. We don't mentally. We ain't trying to hear that. If we on a date with you, it's because we looking for something, and we ain't looking for you to tell us, "Well, boo, it's we 4 months to the relationship, and I want to see other people." I just want to be honest with you. We don't want to hear that as women, and I'm being truthfully and honest that I don't want no man to come to me after I've been dating you for 4 to 6 months to come to me and say, and I could tell him from the beginning. But I could tell him from the beginning. I want you to always be honest with me, and if things change, if he come to me and tell me some BS that I want to be with other women, all of that, be honest with me at the beginning is out the window.
Right. But the thing is, men don't consider you dating them. They consider you, some men, you're just sexing, or you're just having you're just their partners, or you're just going out as friends, or friends with benefits.
But Miss Lee,
I'm just saying, some guys.
But in her head and some women's head is
you're dating.
We've been dating for a minute.
But that's it. But
we
guys
got a
call it
relationship going on.
friends.
But to me, the problem is, and it falls on the women. Can't y'all be honest enough to say that y'all are not making your choices properly? And see, this is what I want to get y'all to say.
Chat.
Yes, I want to get y'all to say that y'all not making y'all choices properly.
Right.
So I just want to touch on question in the chat. That's from Otorio. He said, "This can definitely go on and on because I can ask why women cheat, but I'm sure women will say they don't or make it a legit reason. What men are y'all attracted to?" So we're going to go down the panel and answer these two questions for him. First thing about cheating, which I believe we did a couple months ago, but we'll do it again. And the second thing is, what kind of men are we attracted to?
What's the first question?
First question, why are we cheat? Let's start all the way with the governess.
Damn.
Yeah, why her?
Get to the juice.
Why not?
Why not?
Get straight to the juice.
Why do women cheat, or why do people cheat?
No, this is about women.
Have you
I
ever
wanna make
cheated?
sure.
Wait, one at a time.
Is it why do women cheat, or have you ever cheated?
No, why do women cheat?
The question is,
why do women cheat? Because I lose interest in the next nigga. Like, I mean, guy. I'm Mel.
Okay.
I mean,
keeping it 100.
Sometimes it just happens that way. I mean, it wouldn't be like a cheat. Like, it's kind of like it is what it is, and some things just happen. I mean, mistakes happen, and it's mistakes you may enjoy, and it's mistakes that you just might have to live with.
I think women cheat because we think the grass is greener, and we end up finding out that it's brown, withered, and it was all a game.
I feel like women cheat because we're being neglected. We're coming and expressing how we feel, and it's being totally ignored. And like you said, would you call it ban? I call it
ban.
Bam, big ass babies. That's what I'm calling it. So you ignore me.
I think the man stopped doing what he used to do, and the next guy started picking up what the man used to do. Like, for example, the man used to compliment you, then you go down the street and you meet somebody else. "Oh, you look nice," or "I love your
That
perfume."
sounds very vulnerable.
You know, I'm just saying, like, you might be a little vulnerable. Like, little things that person probably used to do. I don't know.
No,
maybe.
that's self-esteem issues.
I don't know. That self-esteem, I don't know. But that could be somebody's
my
issue.
shoes is nice. I'm going to give him some.
Okay, and the second question is, what kind of men are you guys attracted to?
We gotta call, hold that question real fast. We got a caller. Call from the 862. State your name and where you're calling from.
What's going on?
Hi, welcome to the Owwh Show. What's your name? We're gonna get to your question. What's your name?
Cass.
Hey, Cass, how you doing? You been in the chat rocking with us all night. What's up?
Kind of, sort of. I fell asleep for 2.5 seconds, but that was a power nap. I'm back. I'm full strength. Let's go.
Good. Hey, Cass, talk to me. Why do men cheat?
Honestly, it's probably because it's a thrill of something new. We're hunters. We were designed to go over there and conquest and take things over. So, we can have the baddest chick in the world, but just because it's something new with a big booty or big breast or whatever it is that interests you, you're gonna go try to get it.
So, is it more that the woman resists? Is the more that the man persists? Is that how it works? Persistence.
I think it's more on the mindset of the individual. Like if you're in that stage of your life where you're like, I know what I have and I know what I have the possibility of losing, then you're not gonna really. You're gonna try hard not to go out there and do stupid stuff. But if you just like, you're in a relationship but you have a single mentality, you're gonna go out there and do what you want to do regardless.
Why do you think women cheat?
Oh, that's very simple. It's off of different things. Mostly, probably, it's a mental connection. Maybe the person that they're with, they're not connected with them. Because, as time goes on, when you're with somebody, you get comfortable. And when you start getting comfortable, you don't do the same things that you did in the beginning to attract them to you or to keep them interested in you. So, guys, we may tell a woman every morning, like, oh, good morning, beautiful, or good morning, text, or whatever, take them out on dates, flowers, wine and dine them. Then after a certain amount of time, that stops. So then here comes another dude looking around, seeing you all dressed up, makeup on, looking good, going to work, and he's going to come and do his the rifle thing and try to talk to you, and he's going to make you feel good about yourself.
That's exactly what I just said.
And he going to stop doing it after a few years,
right, after
so you're going to be right back to the same square one.
So that's not a self-esteem issue.
It really is.
Yeah,
if you feel like you got to have a man to validate you.
No, not necessarily. But this is a man's perspective, so go ahead, Cass.
And I'm speaking from experience, really. And the other reason is because maybe just lacking in sex. Y'all may have everything else. He's taking care of home, financial, everything is right. But in the bedroom department, you're just like,
it's toys
I'm
for
going
that.
to delay batteries.
Because the toy is not going to do that. I'm sorry.
No, it's nothing like the real thing.
I'm not saying that the toy is going to make everything better.
Sometimes, but go ahead.
But it enhances, and technically now you're spicing up your life, so you're not stepping out. So guess what? And it's not just toys for women; it's toys for men too.
Can I tell you something?
Tell them.
There's sometimes I've been with a woman. She wasn't great in bed. She wasn't excellent in bed. She was She was born as hell. Women. She was born as hell in bed, but emotionally, she was satisfying my needs. She made me feel good about me. In the whole night, and we worked out. We worked out. So at the end of the day, sometimes y'all got to look at it. Y'all not coming with it either. So, if the emotional thing ain't there, if the emotional thing ain't there,
say that.
Then that's what's gonna prompt me to cheat. I remember when I did cheat. When I did cheat, it was because the other female that stepped up and that I cheated with, emotionally, she made me feel good about me, about
myself.
But
what didn't she have? Because she didn't have. It was something that she didn't have.
Then that would be a self-esteem issue.
It wasn't nothing physically. It wasn't nothing.
No, you have self-esteem issues.
It wasn't nothing physically.
You have self-esteem issues.
Let him finish, Trey. Stop taking up his norm.
You be quiet and let him finish.
Easy, ladies.
Hold on, no.
Let him finish.
Set the mics off.
Rudeness.
It wasn't nothing.
Listen, don't push my button. Don't let the Christian fool you now. Because if you have self-esteem issues, like HRJR said, when you throw a rock in a pack of dogs, the one that howls is the one you hit.
Okay, I got you. Are you done?
I think it's the one you hit.
I'm done now.
Yeah, you quoted
the one you hit is the one who howls. Whatever. She know what I mean.
You done?
I'm done now.
Okay, thank you, Christian.
Ding, ding, ding.
I thought this was an empowerment group.
Ding, ding, ding.
I'm glad you just uplifted me.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Hey, I just came back from Paris, y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Thanks. What you say?
I didn't think people who go to church criticize people, but I'm
nobody
sorry.
criticize you. Don't stop. Wait, hold up. Let me be serious for 1 minute right now. Let me be serious for 1 minute right now. Don't step on my toes.
No, you're the one who's stepping on my toes.
No, lady.
I'm just saying.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm just saying. You
Can we
said
talk about this
church.
later?
I'm just saying.
Miami Heat did win that game.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord. I'm with you, Cass.
I'm just saying.
Woo, let's hold hands.
I thought if you go to church, you're supposed to be inspiring.
Kumbaya.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cass. You still in the line.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cass. Thanks for calling in, Cass.
No problem, ladies.
All right. Have a good night.
Good night.
Thanks for calling. Are we ready for the knock it off? Or
Knock
what?
it off.
Yes.
Yes, let's knock the drama off. Who wants to start first?
Me.
Go ahead, governess.
I was in Burger King's drive-thru, guys, and it was this little ass Mazda that had an antenna that was about the height of a truck.
Oh,
and I was wondering, I was like, I know back in the day on like my dad's truck, he had the antenna because he had TVs in it and all that other stuff. But that guy ain't had nothing in that car. So I'm knocking him off.
Wait, what you thought he had in the car?
Some stuff like surrounds, you know, systems booming.
Maybe he was trying to communicate with Mars or something.
We said that in the drive-thru. And then the other thing I'm going to knock off is men that think they can hold on to the women.
Why?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Because women have open minds just like they have open minds. Opportunity is always there for the next one. I mean, it's easy to drop and pick up the next, not cheat, for whoever got to back that up. But, hey, things happen, like I said.
Okay.
All right.
You have a knock it off? Yeah.
I was waiting for you. Go down.
Let me see. I'm just going to knock off, again, those state troopers that's trying to give out all these tickets to these people. Like I said, they're trying to raise $9 million. Knock it off. Stop trying to stop people every 10 to 20 minutes just to give them tickets. Enough of that. We in a recession right now. We can't afford it. I can't afford it. So I'm just making sure I abide by all the laws. I got a simple knock it off. Go ahead, Drama Free.
Yo. Can't even. Wow. I don't even know where to start, son. Wow. I'm going to knock off this headache that I had last week. It was really, really bad to where I couldn't even open my eyes. So I'm going to knock that off first. I'm feeling a whole lot better, so that's great. Second thing, I honestly just want to knock off drama. Like, not me, of course, but
you bring it.
Yeah, a little bit. But honestly, just drama. Like, damn, life's too short. Damn it, go be happy. Have a peace of mind and be happy. Whatever your infatuations are, whatever your crazy fantasies are, whatever it is that makes you, be happy. Knock off the people that's judgmental. Damn it, judgmental people knock off.
Don't judge me. That's what you say.
Yeah, don't judge me. That's my name. That's my
You know what?
Dig up a hole
like that.
and bury it and pour cement on it.
We all gonna say, don't judge me all together.
I want to knock off people that don't listen. All talk and no listening just don't work. So
Right.
just knock off people that just don't listen.
Right. Like they say, don't judge me.
See that? See the dog again
I like
is howling.
that. No, I just like your saying, don't judge me. I think that's just so nice. You have a knock it off there, Pep?
You know what?
I need to go to church this Sunday.
I want to knock off
I need
my
to get
barber.
my Christianity going.
I want to knock off my barber for making me sit in a chair for 2 hours.
Did you
to
have an
get this
appointment?
haircut. No, I ain't had no appointment.
Okay.
And nobody else did either, though. That's the thing.
Should knock yourself off. You're not get an appointment.
Yeah, you need an appointment.
Why? So he can do the same job? He takes a long time to cut hair. Either way you look at it. Let me tell you. So if I had an appointment, I'm still sitting in the chair for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'm not getting off my barber for that.
Yeah.
I had things to do today.
I think you need to go to church.
Why?
You haven't knocked it off,
Diana, how do you feel, Dirty?
Dirty?
Like, dirty Diana. Nobody got the joke?
Yeah.
She ain't dirty, but I love the song Dirty
Dirty
Diana.
Diana.
No, she's not. She's
Oh.
really sweet. She's not.
DD.
I can't stand those pointy nails that's going on right
I
now.
know,
Sorry.
Ratchet, the dragon nails,
and
right?
Then
Yeah.
there's like pearls on every other nails, like or
And a bow.
Hello Kitty. I don't get it.
You don't like the bow, the Hello? Yeah,
Wait.
I don't know.
I gotta knock it off. I want to knock off the
did you
dudes.
already.
Shh. I want to knock off the dudes who check their nails like this.
Yeah, that is kind of suspicious.
Knock that off, please.
That's a little
Pep, I
suspicious.
saw you doing that out
This is
there.
what-
Get out of here. See
My
you
nails
doing
are
it.
clean and put them back in your
You got to
That's a
knock it
little
off, Norm.
suspicious.
Who, me?
Norm, how do you
Yeah.
look at your nails?
I got.
Okay.
I know Norm's knock it off.
Man, look at it now.
Nah. My knock it off is for.
Let me tell you,
people that get, they get let go from situations because maybe they're not doing what they're supposed to do, or they're just not a part of a situation anymore, and because they don't know how to continue on with their own situation, they feel as though they got to lie or misrepresent the situation that they just left from. So I'm gonna knock off all the people. If you get let go from something, if you get fired from something or whatever, you just move on, and you just move on from it, and that's it. But you ain't got to try to bring down the situation that you just left from with lies, distorting the truth, the whole nine, whatever. And I'm saying this for a reason. All right, I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm very passive. I'm very easygoing. I'm very laid back. Two things you don't mess with. You don't lie, and you don't lie on my family, and you don't lie on my business. So just know I'm coming for you. But when I come for you, I'm coming for you professionally. So
I like that.
Take that.
Different.
Take that however you want to take it, because I'm quite sure you're listening. And just know, BKS1 Radio is a family.
Yes.
We a family. We a business. And then now we're gonna put out reports, because now I'm gonna show every host on the panel. So I just want y'all to know, I'm saying it, I'm gonna show every host on the panel how to access reports and numbers for yourself. The numbers we say and the numbers we represent is how we rock. That's what it is. It's no different. So we're here to stay. We're national. We're international. With BKS1 Radio. So I'm knocking all of y'all phony posers off in the industry, and we're gonna clap it up for that.
Clap that up. We're knocking off
know
the bridge
who you are.
burners.
Shout out to the Doublemint twins, and I'm done.
And I'm gonna say, sometimes you may see us all going at it, but we all family. We love each other on this panel. We just this is what family do. We fuss, we fight, we argue, but at the end of the night,
we'll be back.
Give each other all hugs.
I don't know about that.
You've been to Paris? Because you've been to Paris?
I did not get a hug.
And I love you, Trey.
I love you too, Miss Lee.
That's what's up.
I did not get a hug.
And I may have some self-esteem issues, but
oh Jesus,
I had some.
Trey, it sounds like she's forgiving herself.
Oh shit!
You don't get a hug. What's the final thought, ladies?
Are we starting this way or that way?
Can we
Let's
all
start
just
this
get
way.
along?
Good Goose.
You know what?
Johnson, can you say your name again?
Big Pep, a.k.a. Goose Milk Johnson,
I knew
a.k.a.
something with
Rotten
milk.
Peppers, a.k.a. Sambuca Blue.
Where you get the goose milk from?
And skinny duck.
Hey.
You like goose
Skipper
milk?
duck.
Duck Butter Anderson. Get it right.
You like goose
No, that's
milk?
something different.
You like
Oh,
goose
you
milk?
mean Skippy Puddle Duck.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I knew it was a
I got
puddle
names, I
somewhere.
got names.
You like goose milk?
I've never had goose milk
I'm just why you call yourself Goose Milk Johnson.
because it's original and nobody else has it.
I gave you some goose milk on Wednesday.
What's your final thought, Pep?
No, you
Nah,
did
y'all,
not.
I'm just playing.
You know what?
Did
It's
anybody
hard.
catch his face?
It's hard.
Actually,
What?
it may have happened because I drove off,
It's
stepped
time
away from
for
a while,
her,
and
you
they
know.
was still.
And she was giving
That's
out
that
goose milk.
patty.
Goose milk, right?
What's your final
We
thought?
miss
Pep?
Drama Free.
Yeah, so yeah.
But
How about
anyway.
them Giants? My
The
final
Heat more
thought.
like it. Them Giants. Forget them Giants. Heat.
Stop putting people in your personal business if they don't belong there.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll leave it at that.
Yep.
For real.
Short but sweet.
No
I like
need to
that.
extrapolate.
I second hand that.
Dee Dee.
Thank God for wine.
For wine.
Okay.
Wine.
I third that. Thank God for wine.
Go grab me another glass now.
Thank God for fine.
My final thought is just like what he said. I'm going to
For
say,
real.
keep people out your business. I have them triangle friends, mutual friends that knows me, that knows them, that knows them. Man, when you start telling them your business, it just creates chaos with that mutual friendship. I'm just learning to keep my mouth shut, and not because they're going to run back and tell the wrong version of the story.
Always.
All the time.
Okay.
Between the two, keep it 100. Because without that 100%, at least 85%.
What-
Nah,
It's not
get
gonna
the
go
whole
nowhere.
100.
What's up with them shoes?
Oh, that's just when y'all get out of control. I just be like, let me tell y'all bitches something.
That is Christie's.
I am
Yo, that's
It
a club song.
It almost got out of hand, so I had to pick up the shoes. Like
that's why I knew she had them shoes. Let me tell them bitches something.
I'm over this.
I was about to
But
get
you
hit
gotta,
with some
you gotta do the
platform.
clap. You gotta do the clap.
I guess that's what I
Do it
missed.
the right way. You gotta do it the right
Did
way.
you give your final thought?
Go
I
ahead.
did.
Go ahead.
Let's keep it 100 between the two mates, or making up, or exes, or fiancés, or husbands, or sisters, brothers, cousins, best friends, all of the above. Let's keep it 100 if you got some issues between one another. That's my final thought.
My final thought is, I don't even know. Trey, go first.
My final thought is put God first, and can't nobody really get to you.
Okay, I guess it's back to me. That was
Sounds
quick.
good. That was very quick.
Damn, already? All right.
Already.
I didn't get a chance to think.
Yeah, I couldn't get my
Oh,
own
all right.
sentence
One
out.
more final thought from
All
Miss
right, thanks,
Diana. My final thought is, don't move on until you finish reading that book and you close it and you're done.
That's for everybody who's going through
That's-
something
yeah.
similar,
Thank
which is
you.
good.
Mhm.
And I like that. Put God first.
I didn't get
Because
nothing.
that's basically what the callers
You
were
don't
saying.
need
right?
nothing.
You just need to stay single.
Right?
Yeah.
That's
Oh my
basically what a lot of
God.
callers were saying. Put God first.
Yeah, you don't need nothing,
We'll
Pat.
get there.
You got
You
you.
ready, Miss
Good.
Real
Drama
quick.
Free?
I'm good.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm good.
I got a couple final thoughts. One real quick. If you're going to Paris, bring some food because I had sunflower seeds, M&M's, popcorn, dipsy doodles, you name it, I had it.
They didn't have it there?
No, they don't make that
No
stuff
snack
over
food?
That's,
And bring
we ain't
cheese.
We ain't gonna talk, cheese. Yes, bring your own cheese. Get your cheese shipped because you ask for cheese, they're gonna curse you out. So that's my final thought on that topic. Now, the topic as far as men, women, Mars, Venus, penises, all that other good stuff.
She couldn't wait to say that.
Couldn't wait. Penis. Couldn't wait.
I'm gonna buy you a necklace that says that.
Penis. Oh
Yes.
Lord, have I only on the out show. Just know your worth, or try to remember what your worth was. If you just tend to forget, but remember that you don't need someone else to validate you because you already know you. Don't change some of the things that you like about yourself because it's you. Just because that other person doesn't agree with it doesn't mean that the next one or the one before that one didn't agree with it. Just, I guess, stay true to yourself and don't judge nobody.
Okay, yeah, one final thought.
I got about 6.
Well,
I told
you got a
y'all
final
that
thought,
first
Noah?
time.
You need to wrap that
You know
up.
what I like
But
about
I
this
was
panel?
done.
You need to wrap that
I
up.
like about this panel because we never take anything personal. At the end of the night, we good. And I want to know, is there anything in the chat?
Arturo is sent. She shut her computer down because she ready to go home.
We're about to shut the studio down. We
And
about to
mine
go
died.
home ourselves.
Arturo said, "Twist, twist, Miss Drama Free,"
Twist, twist.
and he said, "Smirnoff,
Smirnoff.
Smirnoff."
Yeah.
My final thought.
Thought you had one already.
No,
Yeah, we did.
actually,
He
I
said
had
he
to knock
didn't
it
have
off.
one.
I had to knock it off. My final thought is that there's a time and a place to be passive and do nothing about a situation, but there's a time and a place where you got to step right into it. You got whatever the situation is, the drama is. Sometimes you got to meet it head on, face to face, and step right to it. And I'm telling you right now, stop playing me like I'm passive because I will destroy y'all for real. And that,
Because he coming.
you know what I'm talking. Yeah, trust me. Like I really
This is a personal message.
will destroy you. And I'm being nice. I'm really being nice. You know what I'm saying?
We're not talking about violently.
Not violently.
Professional.
Never
He'll
violently.
get him with the
But
pen and paper.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I've been around for a minute, and I always show respect. I always show love to people. I always help people, whatever. But when I see you out there being disrespectful and you lying and you making up things against any of my people, anybody.
He's coming for you.
I'm coming at you, and I got people that will rock with me at the end of the day. So just
see you.
remember
We
that.
see you.
Just remember that.
We know who you are.
Stay in your league. That's all. Stay in your lane.
Another thing, be careful who you talk to because you never know who knows who.
And don't burn no bridges.
Yes.
That's
Shout
real.
out to the chat. Shout out to Big Pet.
That's me.
Shout out to Didi.
Dirty
Beep,
Diana.
beep. Shout out to our listeners and our viewers. This has been another great night with BKS1 Radio and the ladies of Owwh. My name is Miss Lee.
Christy, the governess.
Drama free C.
And I'm Trey K.
And only women.
And
Wear
remember, only
only
women
women
wear high heels. Ow!
Y'all too smart, rats.
Because I usually do that part. That's why.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was in the conversation.
playing. I'm taking my part, miss. My bad. I was going to say what you